Come sundown, we'll be back in salvage, finally closing the book on our voyage. Sovereigns and Six, what a voyage it's been. Saved the lives of the Blackfin crew, took the life of war criminal Rosalia de Caneth, healed Luca, killed the Harpies, recovered the Jenny's cargo, bribed a pirate, and sold an elemental. Despite the fireball-sized bump in the road, it wasn't all bad, especially the trip back. I could live with a few more days of dice, staring tales, and little else. Speaking of, the unthinkable happened, actually. Willow told a story about their past. As it turns out, Willow's a pirate. Who saw that coming? Though what makes it impressive is that they were a sky pirate. Now, I'm no expert, but that seems unusual. Aren't there only about 100 airships in the world, and aren't they all supposed to belong to House Lyrander? And yet, the one Willow told us about was stolen by pirates. Unfortunately for Willow, or I guess fortunately, as it would turn out, they realized this airship belonged to pirates only after they'd snuck aboard and sabotaged the engine. Willow has something of a vendetta against House Lyrander, but these random pirates, not so much. So upon realizing their mistake, they went back in to undo their handiwork, only to be caught by the captain, held at sword point, and given a job interview? Yes, well, not like I'm surprised. Willow is exceptional. Doesn't take a genius to see that. Besides, enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? I imagine someone who sabotages Lyrander ships and someone who steals them have enough in common to be crewmates. Gotta wonder what made Willow leave the gig, though. My theory? Nothing nice. I mean, something has to make you paranoid of the Regalport docks and the High Prince. Anyway, Willow wasn't the only one telling stories about their past. Eris told us about how he got those scars, fighting harpies of all things, and Kat regaled us with a tale of the time she saw a dragon turtle. Even I got in on the fun. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I told a story about my Mata and Papa. It kind of hurt, but it felt nice too. For a moment they were alive again, you know? Papa was sending a 6-year-old me on a very important mission to pick up a gift before the shop closed. Mata was meeting us for dinner. They were celebrating their 10-year anniversary, dancing together. They loved each other. They loved me. Once upon a time. And Luca? Well, he tried to convince me his story wasn't interesting or impressive, but the man has a way of putting his head on the chopping block before anyone is even holding an axe. That is to say, he was wrong. He told us about how he met Elsa. The two quite literally bumped into each other, and he followed her home like a little lost puppy, or a big lost puppy, I suppose. Isn't that wild? A chance encounter, and if it hadn't happened, none of us would be here right now. Elsa never would have sent Luca to Willow's workshop. The pair never would have investigated the lighthouse. Varys would still be a sea spawn, and me? I'd probably have starved to death. Feels a bit like fate, doesn't it? Or just a really good story. Speaking of good stories, guess who got the elemental to push Willow's boat around? Yours truly. I can't say I ever saw my powers doing something like this, but it's a feeling I don't even know how to put into words. Fascinating, exhilarating chills up my spine. I did this. We did this. This amazing thing that shouldn't be possible, that doesn't destroy or invade or take, and I felt so powerful. I mean, there's still a long way to go. The thing has a short attention span, and it doesn't like us yet. But I can be very persuasive, if Willow lets me keep talking to it. If Willow... Soon we'll be back in salvage. Luca will get to talk to Seeker Elsa, which is good. He needs it. I wonder what he'll tell her. As for the rest of us, we have food to eat, a job to cash in, and a celebration to have. And then it's Travago. Edmund Beckett's return to Regalport. I have a lot to think about.
We pick back up. Golden hour over salvage. Sun is sinking over the sea, casting golden light on the Tarn River mouth, the low rolling hills of Green Tarn, and the straw-thatched roofs of the village of Salvage. Sun glowing on the sails of the scrap bucket. Captain Varys Greenleaf at the helm. Kat and Willow Jenkins in the sails, bringing her about. As you sail in to port at the salvage docks. It is not a deserted place when you come in. You've passed by a handful of fishing boats and more as you get in closer. People wave to you in greeting as a fellow ship coming into harbor. And by the time that you're actually getting the fenders out and setting up to tie up your little fishing vessel at a dock, there is a small crowd gathering about. If people would like to roll perception checks for me.
Yeah.
Can Fish Dog give me advantage?
Sure.
Too bad.
Okay.
Nice. Seeker, Elsa, Bruno, Saltbeard, and a small mess of other dry docks regulars are at the port watching you come in.
Oh. I think Fish Dog did like a lap around the boat. That's how it helped with the perception.
Yeah.
Sort of a little beep boop of like recognition kind of thing before flying back towards Willow.
Luca is muted right now.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hi. Seeker Elsa is there waiting for you.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Luca's fine.
You gonna wave to her? I don't believe you, but are you gonna wave to her or anything? Like,
Yes, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah.
What's the do they cheer or clap or anything? What's the vibe when we come back in?
I think there's probably
Waving?
going to be a little cheer, a short cheer when you actually set foot on the docks. It's like people mostly like doing some idle busy work. Seeker Elsa is obviously there waiting for you with a handful of people. You spot the two ex-crew members of the Silver Dancer there among, and maybe a few people from the Jenny.
I kind of so you said Willow and Kat were on the sails?
Yeah, I mean at this point you've come down, but like you were furling the sails as you were coming in and so on.
Yeah, I think Willow is going to go back into the boat basically until Varys is basically all done up, or at least I think Willow's watching to make sure the boat doesn't like scrape or whatever.
Yeah, at this point, like we're doing this a little bit in montage time.
Yeah.
So
I specifically imagined that Willow would like pat him on the arm when it's all like set and say like basically good driving, good steering, fine ruddering. I can't think of the way to say it.
Good steering.
Good steering, and then gesture for him to be the first one to kind of go out off the boat.
Okay.
And Willow will applaud when he steps off the boat, probably lay out the... Do they need a gangplank for this?
Yeah, I imagine you have a short gangplank.
Yeah, Willow would be the one to lay that out and then kind of just like insistently clap towards him to start the disembarking applause, basically.
and we'll clap if Willow's clapping.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the plan.
Luca will clap if he's told to by other people clapping. So...
Yeah. Okay. So there is a smattering of applause that picks up into a short cheer as Varys descends onto the docks,
Yeah.
And greets.
Willow's basically fanfaring all of you guys, by the way. Like gesturing to you all to basically take your leave off the boat. With a bit of a,
Yeah.
there's a bit of fanfare around disembarking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
Can I insight check Luca on the way past?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I'm gonna have no advantage on this. I think Fish Dog is wooing around.
That's perception,
Oh.
not insight.
Ass.
Roll again.
I perceive Luca's ass. I'm kidding. Ah,
Hell yeah.
pain.
You can definitely see my ass.
Okay.
I think you're slightly distracted by the fact that Bruno Saltbeard is watching you come in to harbor.
Yeah, Willow's keeping their
I
heads
don't-
vaguely down.
Yeah.
You don't?
I don't think Willow was expecting that.
Yeah, I don't know what Willow was or wasn't expecting, so they just kind of like, anyway, look at us, we're here.
Yeah. En's
Clapping
gonna,
Luca off the boat.
yeah, En's gonna send Luca ahead.
No.
And we'll probably
Yeah.
go second to last if Willow's not
Mm.
gonna go before them, which I doubt they will.
Yeah, Cat
No.
saunters off after Luca and is merrily greeting people.
Can
I think
Cat
real-
do...
I don't think Luca realized there was like an order or a fanfare once Varys was gone, so he kind of just goes off and goes to Elsa.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's fair.
That's fine.
That's big time.
Yeah, En's gonna.
Willow
That's
doesn't really
normal.
care.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we'll go onto the docks and kind of wait for Willow.
Yeah. I hope Kat went off with like, I hope she did like a, yeah! Not a yeah big one, but I hope there was a little bit more from like, hey, I'm back!
Yeah, there was.
Aw,
For
a little
sure.
pose.
Yeah, Cat did a big cheery wave and
Oh,
skipped down, basically.
cute.
Landed with
Yeah.
both feet on the ground, as cats do.
She's so fun. That's the kind of energy Willow was hoping for, so Willow's laughing about it. And yeah, Willow will disembark last.
Bruno and Varys are speaking to each other. Like, just idle talk of, like, how was the trip? All in good order, etc.
How are Willow's repairs holding up? Did you sink?
Please, you got the seal of approval.
or
Thank you. Exactly. Speaking of, or how you doing?
hugging.
Yes.
Oh,
I think there was, like, a brief flurry of, like, Elsa calling out to Luca, and then it rapidly became a hug, and they're now sort of swaying
Aw.
Aw.
from foot to
Yeah.
foot in a big
Yeah.
hug.
Absolutely.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
En's hanging back
He's
and
happy
watching
to
them.
see you.
Oh. What did he do? Oh, ah! That's so sweet.
Very
I
cute.
think as soon as Luca lets up from the hug for a second, Seeker Elsa will look around and wave to N and then Willow.
En waves back with a smile.
Willow does their little salute, two-fingered salute
Yeah.
thing.
Cute.
Yes.
It's very jovial atmosphere.
Yeah.
Happy to see you back. It's not like oppressive, like expectant
Yeah.
things, but yeah, it's just sort of you get a warm welcome as you arrive back in Salvage.
Yeah.
Because I think you get a lot of congratulations thrown your way, Willow. If you get close enough, maybe a couple shoulder jostles as well from other dock workers who you know have been around and are like familiar with you, even if you're not particularly close. They know of your work.
They know
Some of
that
them are
weirdo
probably
who
been
has
customers.
a boat on the sand.
Yeah.
They're trying to
houseboat.
build it themselves.
Yeah.
I imagine, Willow's kind of like just kind of letting themselves be worked through the crowd, but they haven't like gone to Bruno yet. Like that Varys is with Bruno. They're just kind of aimlessly letting themselves be like
patted around
the crowd.
Yeah. And he's just keeping a distance and watching everyone.
I think Varys hails you over, Willow.
Okay. Willow hasn't really said anything once they've disembarked, so they straighten up and try to casually go over to the two.
Varys says, the vessel ended like a dream, but I believe Willow here can give you a more accurate summary of the ship's condition. Bruno nods towards you and says, congratulations on your maiden voyage.
Willow nods like no big deal and says, thank you for showing up.
End of the day anyway. Not like I had much better to do.
Figured as much.
I imagine you'll be having a welcome back celebration at the Quail?
Willow looks at Varys.
Varys does a little chuckle and looks at Willow and gives a shrug of like, why not?
Then yes, I suppose. You'd come along, if that's not too out your way.
I think both men nod.
Willow's going to look over their shoulder now to see where the others are.
Yeah, and just standing away from the crowd, watching, observing.
I don't think you get to do that. I think Seeker Elsa has dragged Luca over and is asking you two about how you are.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't get to Wallflower.
Fine
I'm
then.
sorry.
Yeah. And with Wallflower as long as they are allowed to, but probably by the time Willow looks back at that point, they've probably been dragged in. And they're keeping small talk with Elsa and Luca.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, Willow's
Yeah.
probably going to use that as an excuse to be like, I'll tell the others. But sorry, Zeke, go.
It's a lot of chattering and like, how was the journey? You'll have to tell me all about it over dinner, and I'm glad to see you're safe and whole. And just like chatter. You're able to ask Seeker Elsa about how things have been in your absence.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she like makes a little joke about having a lot more work to do, but less mouths to feed.
No.
Like, the house is too quiet.
Oh.
Evenings, sort of thing.
Mm.
I think she has like an arm on Luca's back, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they have not separated fully since hugging. But I do think Seeker Elsa will like reach out to N and either like try to shake your hand or give you a little squeeze.
Yeah, and
depending on what you'll let her do.
Squeeze their shoulder or something.
Yeah, little side hug.
Yeah.
Quick side hug.
Yeah, and we'll allow that. Give her a little squeeze back.
She smiles. She's happy to see you.
Yeah.
She's happy to see all of you.
And smiling too.
Yeah, I take it back. If Elsa's there, Willow's not going to come to you guys, but they are going to like float. They're also looking for Cat. Like they're standing with Bruno and Varys, looking like they kind of want to duck out.
Yeah, I think Varys gives you leave. It's like, go tell the others, and you go
sure.
and pick up Cat first. Since she's easier to extract.
Yep.
You know your way around that kind of group.
Sailors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, I'll go tell the others, their thumb over their shoulder, and then walks in the other direction to get Can.
Yep. Yep. I think Kat hails over to the three of you, Luca and Seeker Elsa.
Yeah, and we'll go over to her if she's calling us over.
And think, yeah, you head over as a group, and shortly after find yourselves on the way to the nesting quail.
Hell yeah. God, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cheerful, it's warm. It's not like there's a huge thing, but clearly somebody sent a runner up, and Eka has prepared a small feast of fisherman's pie with a little, like a whole pie for the table to share. That's like,
Oh my god.
I don't know if anybody else has this reference, but you know, like Italian restaurant size pizza?
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Where it's
Yeah.
like the size of your forearm, basically, in terms of like diameter. Basically,
like 30-inch
like
pizzas.
Yeah, it's a wide pie with a little pastry ship baked on the crust.
I think Will is actually going, like, their hands is actually going to come up to their mouth when they see that, like, oh my god.
Yeah, and his eyes will light up like food.
Yeah.
But the
It takes it arrives like it arrives like 10-15 minutes after you've had your drinks, basically, and like you've been chatting around. Eka like insisted that you've got a special coming.
Yeah, it's special food.
Oh.
Look how special it is.
Yeah.
Look how much thought was put into this food.
It
So
has
clearly,
a pastry
like,
ship on it.
Yeah, like it's like a little flat. Oh god, what's it called? A relief of a ship. It's not like a 3D ship. It's like it's the shape of a ship baked onto the pie.
My god.
You know how you get some pies in the shape of fish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that.
I think Will
But
is
it's
going
like
to
a
like
little sailing ship.
Will like straight up falters at the sight of it, like that is so nice. Like,
Yeah.
And he's grinning.
And then immediately like oh wait, is anyone gonna say anything prior to eating it? Or digging in?
What do you,
Varys, looking at you.
like a toast?
I think he gives a toast to the odds and ends and a successful voyage.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Here.
Everyone raise their drink to that, and then I believe that would be the cue to like tuck in, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because I believe Willow is going to like say, pardon me, take the first thing, scrape out that boat, and then like put it on a plate and say, to our captain, and basically give everyone like a chance to applaud again.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's another round of applause. Seeker Elsa claps.
Yeah.
A few stray people like in the pub start clapping as well. Like it's the kind of like people are celebrating on the next table, but everybody's liking the good mood, so you get like stray extra cheers.
Yeah.
It's the village energy of like everybody kind of knows of everybody, and like you all share in each other's joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cute.
But to our captain, it's a captain. I don't know who he is, but yeah, that one. Big huzzas from all. Oh.
Yep. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Oh. I can't get over the boat crust. It's so cute.
Very cute.
Yeah, so you have a delicious meal. Does anybody volunteer any information? Or, like, start talking about stuff? Because I imagine there's, like, a lot of... Tell us about it.
Who's going to be the tale teller?
If none of you pipe up, it's going to be Cat.
Yeah, I imagine Kat might take the helm on that. Willow will provide props. If anyone wants to see a dismembered harpy wing, Willow will pull that out their pocket.
And we'll talk about the giant shark.
The cat like quickly shoves your like arm back into your pocket of like, look at the table.
No one wants to
How
see
about
that.
the feathers? How about just some feathers?
Okay, yeah, okay, feathers, not. And Elsa is like laughing like.
Teenagers.
Because she's laughing at it more because like she's seen much worse.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't imagine. I think Willow is going to at least hide the gore of it, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
At least just show the way. Like, never mind. I'm not going to bring out the entire limb. It's just shows everyone some feathers. They can pass them around if they want.
Feel
Yeah.
them. Touch
Yeah.
them.
Yes.
They're kind of greasy.
Yeah, everyone like wiping their hands on their pants after like yuck.
Yeah.
Well, now you know.
Yep.
We'll take a trip to the stone after just to clear that off.
Yeah. I don't imagine Bruno is sitting at your table, but like
Oh.
he's got his usual corner and is like
Absorbing the
Willow,
atmosphere.
if you wanna give me a perception check.
Out the corner of their goddamn eye. I think Willow's like avoiding looking directly at him, but they know that he's there.
Yep. He's listening in and like nodding now and then. Old man listens to grandchildren chatter.
From the living room couch chair kind of vibe.
Yeah.
From his usual chair, even though everyone's sitting around the dinner table.
Yep.
I love him. I missed him so much. I want to insight check everyone in the group. How do I do that?
I think roll a general insight check and everybody else can either roll deception or tell you how they're feeling.
Oh, wow, nice.
Average. Luca and Dan, please whisper roll to me your
Whatever checks.
checks. Yeah.
Good sign, good sign. Also Varys and Cat. Oh, no, also Varys mainly.
Oh.
Okay, well, Willow sees through both of you, even with that mediocre check.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, boy. What are we saying, lads?
And doesn't seem all here.
Oh, yep.
Same, bro.
But they're
Okay.
smiling and they're like carrying on as if they are.
Luca
Are they
is
acting?
sitting-
Yes.
Okay.
Luca.
Luca's sitting.
Luca is like making sure he's touching Secret Elsa while they're sitting.
Aw.
Aw.
Like shoulder to shoulder, or like his hand on
Yeah.
your shoulder, or
Yeah.
Or like, knees.
yeah,
Just whatever's close and comfortable.
Yeah.
yeah. Aw.
Not hard to do. Seeker Elsa is very happy to be in close contact with you, Luca.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
And is
Capitan's
enjoying the
vibes.
food, though. I'll say that as
yeah.
well. That is genuine.
Luca is also enjoying the food.
Nice.
Sorry, I had some sneezes.
You're good.
Oh, bless you.
Bless them.
Oh, did
Varys
he
is in good spirits.
Oh, nice.
Someone ought to be.
Yeah. Cat is like on the high of like special food, warm welcome,
Yeah.
successful journey.
Mm.
It's good.
Gonna get paid tomorrow, big time.
It's good energy. Yeah.
Yeah, normal energy. Yes, very nice.
Yeah. Varys, I think, is just letting himself get swept up in the moment. He is.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
He is.
He's enjoying the atmosphere as well. He's He's got a little bit of a sparkle about him, I would say.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Just
good.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just
It's
enough.
the same. Just enough. It again feels very much like how he was right after the hearing, or like just before you set off on the voyage.
Yes. Or when he's like at the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. Compared to last time he was at the quail, mwah, he was dead
Yeah.
eyed sitting in the corner at Luca's party.
Yeah, this is a lot better, much better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Willow will smile at themselves when they see that little sparkle. Like, yes, job well done.
I think Kat and Varys are recounting the broad strokes of the adventure.
Yeah.
I think they both gloss over the whole.
More criminal thing.
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
That's gone. Yeah.
And
No
we'll
one
talk about
wants
the
to
big
know
shark
about that.
they saw, and also talk about getting blown off the ship by Varys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, question. It's okay that everyone here knows about his Mark of the Storm, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, because I feel like there's going to be a little like, ooh, in the crowd about that.
I don't think Varys talks about the elemental.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys are all sworn to secrecy on that front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On what front?
Exactly.
Eh.
But I do imagine like a big moment of like especially if it hasn't come up before, and talks about how he blew them off the boat, and then
Yep.
yeah, like what, and then show him, Varys. Sorry, show him, Captain, rather, because I feel like there will be another toast for that.
Yes.
There could be a toast for anything when you're this merry.
I know, it's like there's so many toasts.
Yeah.
The pie is delicious. It is
Thank you, Eka.
like it's got sort of like fresh spring vegetables, so like green asparagus and carrots and like fresh peas, all that sort of stuff. Like lots of potato, like a very like
Hearty.
homey cream sauce.
Man. Welcome home kind of food.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Oh, what else happened on our bloody journey that we tell everyone about? We're gonna tell them about the dire shark boat.
I think I think there is a mention that you like encounter a dire shark boat, and there's like a little bit of a hush as you talk about it, like how the Harpies had gotten another ship in trouble right before you arrived, and it was thanks to your quick action that you were able to basically save more lives.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and we'll probably talk up Willow and Luca on that front.
Luca, are you gonna cut in and point out what ended, or are you two?
Yep. No, Luca's not talking.
Able to do
Fair.
that? No, that's fair. Willow will also give N their due credit, and Kat.
Yeah.
Cool things like Kat's not sharpshooting,
Yeah,
her fine aim, yeah, stuff like that.
Cat does like a little mock bow, thank you, at the table.
That's exactly what I was hoping she'd do.
Just a little one.
All the
She's
cool stuff.
like her. You see her ears sometimes like do little twitchies of like excitement.
Bah.
It's very cute.
How does Elsa react? I feel like Elsa would have a reaction to like the news of like, oh, there was all that bloodshed basically. And Luca Luca helped.
Yeah. I think she's like a good audience. I don't think she overbearingly reacts to things because it's not the time for it.
Yes.
But you clearly see her like taking note of things and being astonished, and I think she like does another like side hug of Luca when the Luca and Willow and En acting quickly to help the other crew clear up, basically.
Hmm. Oh, it's such a nice vibe, but very bittersweet knowing you two are also like vacant.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected, so Willow's not surprised. They were just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still,
Yeah.
and at least they're still like making an effort to be there and be engaged.
Yeah.
And seem perfectly fine.
Tis what it is.
Yeah.
However, for better or worse.
Yeah.
Willow's just noticing, yep, Anne's a good liar again.
Yeah. It's similar to when we were asking around the quail for hag information. There's a quality
Yeah,
to it that
that's-
Willow is picking up.
Yeah. You're
Ooh.
starting to get familiar with the shape of N's front, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, big time. Willow, like, literally, Willow has noted since that moment, Anne is a very good actor. So that's just coming back again. Not a surprise, just a fact.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Luca is not a very good actor, but that's fine.
Luca is
Luca.
feeling worn down, is how I
Yeah.
would describe it. I think
That's not
I think Luca seems a little like the entire tiredness of the journey has suddenly hit him all at once.
Mm,
Is how I would describe his quietness.
yeah.
Like he's not openly moping, but he does seem like low energy.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's to be expected as well.
Yeah.
So
I think
no one's going to sit
Elsa-
and be like, "Oh, what's your problem, big guy?" It's like, no,
Yeah.
I just came back from a voyage, dickhead. So
Yeah.
no one
Yeah.
like that in Salvage.
Yeah.
Just let the boy eat.
Yeah. So, I think Elsa says, "Wow, it sounds like you've all had quite an eventful voyage." And
Yeah, Elsa.
Varys and Kat agree, and there's a little bit of idle chatter about like how you still need to go back to the Deneath Guild and collect your pay.
Mm.
You'll
get
probably
paid.
do that on the morrow. And Vera says, I think I'll take night at the Gold Dragon here. And Seagull says, like, oh, I could give you a room for the night if you're in need of a place. And Varys is like, thank you, but I couldn't impose. And there's a little bit of back and forthing
Hmm.
on that subject. Is anybody
Yeah.
going to interject?
Not
I-
Luca.
I think Willow's going to also glance over at Kat and be like, "That sounds like a good plan. Might also take a room."
Cat catches your eyes and is like, yeah, a real bed sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And a shower. Willow's thinking of a shower, like a I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like the water pressure is better here. Like they've been
Yeah.
having showers. But it's just
Yeah,
like,
but like it's a very small shower.
yeah, they want like a big old
A
shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a cushiony bed with pillows. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they have a bed on their
Not-
boat, but it's like they have to wash the sheets and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't
It's
want
a
to sleep
whole
in a
thing.
hammock again. Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
I think Varys manages to actually let's see how persuasive the good captain is.
Oh.
That's talking his way out of grandma. That's technically she's only old enough to be his mother, but still.
She's got
The
grandma
energy of
energy.
grandma.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Fails
Varys.
miserable. Varys gets talked into staying a night at the Poppy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Look, Can you really say no to that face?
No.
Seeker Elsa?
No.
She's not gonna try and convince Willow and Cat, yeah?
No, I think, like, because the two of you decided mutually that you're going to want to take beds for the night, she will leave you.
She's
Do
too
it.
busy hassling Varys.
Yeah.
God, Varys! Gosh!
That's what he deserves.
Yeah. He deserves to be hassled lovingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
absolutely.
That is what happened. Oh, hold on.
That's so cute.
Very cute.
No, I couldn't. Okay. Okay. Just imagining that, like, polite, like, not domineering is that the word, like, overbearingly polite, withdrawn Elsa smile that, like, has a daunting energy. How nice it is, and Varys just, like, small and overshadowed, like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah,
Hi.
sorry. Somebody started construction in my neighborhood at
Oh, what a
slightly
bastard.
before 8 in the morning.
Of course.
Rude. Did they not know we're playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Gosh,
I know.
why aren't they watching Metanoia Blues? Sheesh.
Give it the program.
Yeah. Anyway.
Go
So I think you're wrapping up for the night.
Yeah.
I think before anyone like can offer to pay, Eka says, "It is on tap."
Oh.
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 Thank you, Eka. It was
Willow
a
does a
lovely
hand over the
meal.
heart. Oh, sorry.
It was a lovely meal.
Yeah.
And as a little bow of thanks.
Oh, Willow's also going to do a hand over the heart kind of bow.
Yeah.
Of like, wow.
Yeah. Eka is chuffed and pleased to see you all manage to join the Clean Plate Club.
Yeah, we put it
Oh,
all
yes.
away, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Eka, like, nods approvingly. Good, good. There will be good weather tomorrow.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
If you
Cute.
clear your plate, the next day we'll have good weather.
Yeah,
It's a
okay.
superstition.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
So
I didn't know that.
It's a German thing, I think, but
Ah.
And kind of quirks their brow at that and then smirks like, they get it. Okay, cool.
yeah.
They learned something.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll run with that.
So you'll finish your food and slowly make your ways back to your places of rest. And where you headed?
N is... It depends how and where we break off exactly what N's gonna do.
I think you're like breaking outside the door of the quail because Cat and Willow are going to head to the Gold Dragon.
Yeah.
Willow teases Varys, by the way, for getting bullied into staying at Elsa's. I don't know how, but I just imagine like a smug little like comes up beside him, like, enjoy your night at the Poppy, like pointedly about like the fact that he got lovingly bullied into it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think Varys just gives you a very flat look.
That fuck you, Willow. Look. That you've come to know so well.
Yes, Willow does the
it's
seal
like-
dog expression.
It's not even a fuck you, it's like a
Yeah.
I can't be rude to Seeker Elsa.
Yeah. Have you seen this woman?
Yes, sucked in. That's why I don't like quickly stayed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Willow might ask. I feel like Luca is giving off obvious like, I need to go home and talk with my mom vibes. Is that
Yeah.
like fair
Yeah.
to say?
Well,
I need-
I was trying to figure out exactly how N was gonna break off because they already know that.
Yeah, because like if N looks like they aren't going with the others, Willow will ask where they're going.
Yeah.
And if you do a false start home, I will stab you. By the way, but anyway.
Okay.
I mean, you could offer to, tag along with Willow and Cat.
Yeah, I'm tossing up
reckon-
through 3 different things. Give me a minute. Yeah, I think N's going to pretty much just be like, I'm gonna take a walk around, stretch my legs, and then they're gonna seem like they're gonna break off from the crew.
Oh, Willow's going to gesture. You don't want to come?
I don't know if I'm invited.
Sure, you're
Consider
invited.
that your invitation. Gosh.
Well, then I guess I'll be walking with you. See you later, Luca.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, Luca. Sika, Captain.
Good night. Varys gives you a little wave. We'll see you late in the morning, let's say. I imagine everybody's going to look forward to a nice lie-in.
Yeah. Willow like stretches their back.
Cat does a little wave. Sika Elsa says goodbye and says, feel free to pop in over for breakfast if you want to.
Sounds
Willow
delicious.
nods.
I think. And we'll give a grin to Willow and Cat.
Does that mean En's not planning to go home?
Yeah, it sounds like En's gonna be taking a room at the Gold Dragon.
Yeah, okay. Willow nods, then acknowledges that, oh, okay. En is like, Willow kind of thought En was just going for a walk and then maybe going back, but okay, if they're staying at the Gold Dragon.
And not
Nods.
saying anything about anything.
Yeah, well, that's what they're, they're not going home is the vibe, so. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Head back to our lodgings, I guess.
You split groups 3 and 3. Varys and Elsa keep up the conversation a little more as you head home. It's like you arrived relatively early, so you had like I would say a good few hours for dinner. Even if you weren't eating the whole time, like there was like plenty of like just sitting and enjoying the conversation amongst yourselves and so on. So it's early evening, I would say. Like it's getting dark, but you notice that days are getting slightly longer every time. So which group shall we follow first?
Willow and
Yeah,
Ed.
maybe Willow's group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You head over to the Gold Dragon, get rooms for the night. Is it going to be
2
a
rooms
double
or
and a
3
single?
rooms?
Yeah, 2 rooms or 3 rooms? A double, a
Willow
twin,
is-
or a double or a twin, basically.
I think Willow and Cat are well aware that they can share a bed. Or a double,
Yeah.
probably. But, like,
So.
yeah, gesture it. What's En's vibe? Do they look like they want to share a room?
No, they're fine.
Are they, like, I feel like would En go and just make their own room booking first?
Yeah, probably. They just go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Because then Willow and Cat would be like, yeah, we'll share a bed.
Yeah.
Save money, we are paupers after all. We're not paid yet.
Yeah. Big spendings
Will
for after the paycheck.
Exactly.
So I've heard.
Willow's going to gesture. So Gold Dragon still serves food and drink late at night, yeah?
Yeah,
Like
they have a cold kitchen, I think, in the evening, so it's like maybe some sandwiches, some bread rolls. But you've
Nice.
already
I was just
eaten.
expecting nuts. Yeah, no, Willow's just going to gesture at En. You still hungry?
I'm alright, thank you. Eka has a way of filling me up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's her whole mission. Try and make me a bit taller.
Has it worked yet?
N's gonna grow a few inches. I don't know, you tell me.
You should show up like that. But up here, Willow gestures like a whole head taller.
I'll
Say
grow
that's because
1
of her
inch
thigh.
every time I visit the quail
Yes.
until I'm as tall as Elsa.
Not as tall as Luca, though.
No, I couldn't. He has his place there. If I took it, I can only imagine how much he would pout.
Oh, yeah. He does seem the type.
Let the man have his role.
Mm-hmm. So, you get your rooms. I think there's like a little bit of chatter. I think there's like maybe a lounge-ish area at the Gold Dragon where you can just like sit and spend time if you wanted to, like near a fireplace.
Yeah, I imagine that too. I think we sort of described it too when we came here for Luca's birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like a sitting area. So I imagine them sitting there for a bit.
Yeah.
Just chatting.
Yeah.
Willow might have another beverage. Not alcoholic specifically, but just like a nice beverage.
Yeah.
Probably water, honestly. We were just drinking like lemon water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and might have something lightly alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Did anyone start? Oh no. I don't know if anyone's dozing yet. Does Kat have her legs up at all on Willow?
I think she's like probably leaning against Willow. Like,
yeah.
Arm over the back of the sofa and like leaning against them. I think Kat might be the one to like start yawning first and being like, okay, maybe I'm a little more tired than I realized.
Yeah.
It's gonna out of nowhere.
Her face.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially once all the excitement has died down.
Okay. We should get you to bed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she stands up and does a big stretch.
I think when Willow says we should get you to bed, they also pat Kat in the, like, not on the bum, but on the hip.
Yeah. Like lower back.
Yeah. Like, it didn't need to be there, but it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Willow's gonna look at N, or was Kat gonna say something?
She basically takes the room key and says, "Good night. See you in the morning."
Good night, Kat. Sleep well.
You too.
And does a little salute.
Yep. Willow was standing to go as well, so, but they might pause with N. You headed up as well?
Yep.
I'm inside checking you.
Roll.
Yeah, and seems like they're ready for bed.
Right. Yeah, they're gonna turn in.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
You say your good nights. Willow, when you arrive upstairs, you can like knock on the door and Kat will open it up and is like, "You want the shower first or?"
Yes, please. Oh no, you can
should
take
we
it if you
just
like.
share? I think it's big enough for two of us.
Oh. Well then. Yeah, okay. Willow will,
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think Willow was too far behind with Kat, so they probably entered the room together, and also Willow's going to immediately be like, undress!
Yeah.
Good plan. Just walks out of their clothes and towards the shower.
Yeah.
I think Willow was expecting a small, like a very small shower, but they're like, oh my god, big enough to share? Okay!
It's not like... It's not
massive,
spacious, I would say.
Nah.
But it is certainly big enough for two people to stand in comfortably.
Yes.
It's like an elevator-sized shower, as opposed to a bathroom stall-sized shower.
Yeah. There is a grin, as Willow says, sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you both have like...
sleepy.
Yeah. I think like... You maybe have like one or two kisses in the shower, and then you're both too busy yawning, and you're like, "Oh, we're tired."
They're slumping against each other.
Yeah.
Hop
Hot water, real nice, make you sleepy.
Yeah. Especially the beleaguered kind of like, oh, after a kiss, like, nah.
Yeah. It's like, both of you, like, go, tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah. Imagine like the back and forth of like maybe when we get out the shower and then like hard cut to them both like face down dead asleep on the bed.
Yeah. It's like towels on the floor. You don't care.
Yeah.
You dried off and like, that's it. Bed. Sleep.
Yeah. If there is a
Lights
robe.
out.
Yeah, if there are any robes, Willow will chuck on a robe before falling asleep on their face.
Yeah, I
just
think,
for the feeling of like, nice.
Comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, I think, for the two of you. It's the, I've just been like out for days, for weeks even. I'm tired now.
The floor is so pleasantly not rocking right now.
Yeah.
The water is nice and hot, water pressure immaculate, salt is mostly gone. I feel like the salt is going to take a lot of effort to get out of like their fur specifically.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, they feel clean, smells nice.
Yep.
Good beds, so plush. Instant sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get cozy and sleep very quickly.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh.
Who shall we cut to next? En, what you up to?
Where's En going?
En's going to go for a walk. They can't sleep. They feel sick.
Like...
They're going to go for a walk in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Just around salvage. Not anywhere in particular. They're just walking.
I think you start wandering through, like, the roads and just... It's peaceful. It's quiet.
Yeah.
Most things have closed, like, up for the night. I think the only place that still has, like, outdoor lighting other than, like, the handful of street lamps on the main thoroughfare is the Gold Dragon, which is basically on the main thoroughfare. So...
Yeah. Oh, it makes it easy to find.
Yep.
Yeah. They're just trying to clear their head so they have any hope of resting, despite it being such a long journey that should have tired them out. They just find themselves anxious and awake, which isn't an uncommon feeling for them.
Yeah.
Exhausted, but they know if they lay down, their head will just spin, so they might as well be out here, moving around at least.
Yep. I think we see you sort of wander through the streets, up the hill a bit, and look towards the direction of the nodding poppy. And you turn your head away, but the camera will linger there and follow closer into the nodding poppy. Seeker Elsa has made up a room for Varys for the night. Though Varys did insist on doing most of the work himself. I think... Yeah. There's like a pot of tea, there's a handful of tea biscuits to be had with them in the kitchen. And Varys has excused himself for the night. Luca, what are you up to?
Probably just sipping my tea. Thinking.
Yeah. I think as you're doing that, Seeker Elsa comes up behind you and gives you like a hug around your shoulders. I'm glad to see you back safe and sound.
You're glad to be back safe and sound.
I can imagine. I imagine you've got a lot to talk about, yes?
That obvious?
Well, You've been more quiet than I expected.
Yeah, a lot happened. Can we go upstairs?
She nods.
Okay.
You go upstairs. To her room?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more comfortable in there, I think.
Yeah. There's a little vase of fresh clippings of flowers that make the room smell nice. She's got her bed. It's comfy. Her desk. And chair. I think you both sit together on the edge of her bed. And this entire time, she's basically been keeping a hand on you. In one way or another. Like, she's never been too far away.
Mm-hmm.
At least always in line of sight. If not, like, physically in contact with you.
Yeah. Probably the same, actually. Just keeping her at arm's length, at least.
Mm-hmm.
If not closer.
Yeah. So, sit down together. Seagalsa nudges her shoulder against yours as she gets comfortable. So, Luca, how are you?
That is the question. I think I will start from the beginning, basically, and I'll explain how everything was nice in the beginning, and how Willow seemed to kind of flourish while we were out sailing, and how Varys seemed to as well, because he was in his element. Even N seemed to be more upbeat, but then the first thing we really encountered was trouble and death and the possibility of, like, no, treachery is the only word I can think of, because pirates are treacherous, but not like being betrayed.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anyone would have brought up Roselia at this point yet.
No,
So...
I think the most detail you got is that the fight with the harpies was harrowing.
Yeah. So Luca will introduce her as a player in what happened and explain how she kind of took over the situation and made them a little more focused on her rather than the actual job they were there for, and how that resulted in the harpy battle going a little bit downhill.
Yeah.
And he'll explain everything that happened up until that first fireball. And then from that point on, he will kind of detail what happened with Willow and N and Kat and Varys, and how they ran across the reef with the others trying to stop her. And he'll hesitate a bit before admitting that N killed her, but he won't beat around the bush. He will, I think he would tell her how N did it specifically. Maybe take a pause.
Is holding your hand as you get to the grimmer parts, but it doesn't seem like she's not shocked by it. She doesn't react largely or negatively to this information.
I think she kind of understands how everything would have been. But for this last part, I'm not really talking about myself. And Yeah, I think I kind of paused there, thinking about the fact that N killed Roselia. Like, I'm hung up on that a bit. You know, I'm not so naive that I think someone like Roselia will be met with mercy at all times. I don't really know all the details, but she was a fugitive for what she did in the war. She was someone who did bad things, and someone who should have met justice for those things in one way or another, but I don't know if Willow and N even offered her that. She was scared when she was running, and she was just struck down while she was trying to get away, and I don't know if they offered her the chance to stop running. Like, what if she wanted prison over death? Did they give her that chance? And I'm not so blind that I don't see I'm scared that that will happen to me, that one day I'll meet someone and they're from my past and they'll only see me as a soldier that hurt them and think I deserve the same as what she got, just to die on a lonely spit of rock. And I hope it will be different for me, because I don't want that. Now I'm all mixed up, because I understand that she was a bad person and I am a bad person, and I don't want that to happen to me. And
Seeker Elsa puts a hand on your face and sort of gently stops you from speaking. Luca. She gives you a quiet, sad look.
Luca seems just really mixed up. Doesn't know what to feel, and it's kind of overwhelming.
You and I both know how difficult it is to make wise judgments in battle, especially when the lives of people you care about are at stake. I wasn't there, so I can't make any judgments myself. But I do know that the path that you've chosen to follow, the oath that you've chosen to take, is a very difficult one, especially in a world so recently and for so long racked by war. You say you don't know if your friends offered her the chance for mercy. Were you not there?
When she... One sec.
Everybody take a drink of water.
Sorry, I had to take some water.
It's okay.
Throat's very dry. When she first attacked us with that bomb, I It's hard to explain. I know what happened now, but at the time it was kind of like I disappeared. It's not like when I remember something. When I remember something from my past, it's me now, and I see it, and it's like I'm looking back at a picture, but it's still me, and I was still seeing, and I'm just seeing things from Luca from the past life. But when this happened, I was gone. I was just completely gone, and I didn't know that I was gone until I came back, and I realized that I hadn't been there. It was like my body was someone else until I came back into it. So I don't fully remember everything that happened to her because I wasn't there to see it. I was seeing something else.
I think Seeker Elsa asks you to slowly go through the details and gently coaches you through explaining what all you do remember.
Yeah.
Of what happened. You describe how you felt at the time, what memories were evoked at the time, how you saw Anne and Kat and Willow as friends, but as other people. And after describing all of that, Seeker Elsa says, I see, that was a very scary thing that happened to you. But perhaps I can explain it a little better so that you can understand. When someone has had a great struggle in their life, and this is very common for soldiers, but not only soldiers experience that, it leaves a mark. That much trauma, that much struggle. And when you find yourself in a situation that reminds you of that, because you were in so much danger, your body remembers it and fights as hard as it can to survive. Because you survived it once before. So, while it can feel like you've disappeared into a different version of yourself, especially for you when you've had so much distance and you have such a disconnect between who you are now and who you used to be. It's called a flashback because you seem to flash backwards into the past. It is, I expect, made more severe by your memory loss. Because you don't know how these two selves connect. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna keep happening?
I don't know, Luca. I hope not, but I can teach you some ways to find your way back if that sort of thing happens. It is also good to figure out what causes these sorts of episodes to happen. I imagine in your case it will be situations of combat, of mortal peril. But you are not beholden to them.
How can I try to find my way back when I don't even know that I'm gone?
She holds your hand and squeezes it gently. The first step is to recognize the warning signs. The second is to have people who can guide you back. You said you came to when did you come to?
She attacked us again, I think. And I went down. And when I woke up, it was like everything was layered on top of each other. So I saw
She nods.
someone else, and I saw a cat, and I knew both. And stuff I didn't know started to slip away.
I've mentioned this before, but I think perhaps in part the reason why you can't remember a lot of your life before is that it was a very painful life. We naturally want to avoid pain to protect ourselves from suffering. That is not a bad thing to not want to suffer. And you are much stronger, much more whole and resilient than you were when we first met. I know this was scary, Luca, but you did survive it, and for that I am very grateful. I will do what I can so that if this ever happens again, you won't have to feel as afraid, and you won't have to feel as lost. I can't promise you that you won't experience these things again, especially since I believe you still made your mind up that you want to travel back to Karnath, yes?
I nod slightly.
And there is a very real chance that this sort of thing might happen again. But I think, from the sounds of it, this one came on very suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what your goal was while you were away? While you were this other Luca?
I had to protect my cavalry. We were under attack. And I was the one with the most strength left. So I was going after the people who attacked us.
That doesn't sound too far removed from the Luca I know now. I think it is likely that you've always been a protector, but these days you've chosen a different way to protect people. I think... Oh, Luca. She sort of comes out of advice-giving mode for a moment and just pulls you into a close hug.
I squeeze her back pretty tightly.
Yeah. She pets the back of your head. I wish I could have been there with you to help you find your way out.
That would have been awful. I wouldn't want you there.
Perhaps.
I'm
But you're very dear to me.
I'm scared to go to sleep because I feel like one day I will wake up and I won't exist as I am now. I'll just be someone else, and everything I've done over the past 5 years will be gone. Everything I experienced and promised to myself and you, and it will just all be gone.
Oh, poor boy. She hugs you again. I don't think that will happen. I think as long as you have people in your life who remember you, you'll never truly disappear. You're lost right now, but I don't think you'll ever be so lost that you can't find your way back home. She puts her hand over your heart and says, there are some memories that can't be taken away.
I don't know if it's worth it anymore.
That's all right. It's all right to be scared and shaken, to need more time. It is your choice, after all.
Just stay here.
She rubs your face again. Would you like to stay in my room for the night?
Yes, please.
And you may, of course. She hugs you close again and gives you a little kiss on the side of your face.
You could stay here forever.
I wouldn't mind that. I think, you end up not talking too much more. It is mostly Seeker Elsa comforting you, and you share a bed for the night.
Yeah.
It is warm. Smells like home.
Doesn't sway.
Yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Oh.
Oop, you're still
Nice.
whispering.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, but that was a 19.
Ooh.
Yes.
So
Yay!
I think
Yes.
the the familiar smells and sounds and sensations of the poppy soothe you in a way that you didn't expect, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
after being out at sea for so long and being in unfamiliar situation after unfamiliar situation, this becomes so grounding that, like, maybe after half an hour of lying awake and being in Elsa's presence, you find yourself falling into really peaceful sleep, actually.
Oh.
You genuinely feel calmed in like this bone deep way. And I think you can tell me if I'm projecting onto Luca here and like correct me, but I think the fact that like you now have a word for what happened to you and you've had explained what it was that happened to you, you feel a little better about it.
Yes.
And you know that in the next few days, weeks, however long you continue to spend here, you will have time with Elsa to work through this. You are not alone with this problem. You have
Yes.
someone to guide you, and it is so nice being in her presence again. Like, she is very much your mentor. And do you remember now, like, as you fall asleep peacefully, that you're like, oh yeah, things aren't that bad actually, because Seeker Elsa is helping me.
Yeah. She's been
You felt
helping me all this
very
time.
alone.
And
I think because you didn't want to burden Willow or Anne or Captain Varys, or not, especially not Kat. You barely know her. You've only known her for a few weeks. But having that connection and that ability to like talk it through has soothed the raw nerve that was the flashback and Roselia's death and everything.
yeah. And she understands me enough that she can help me in the way that I need specifically.
Yeah.
So it's just very comforting to have.
Yeah. I think the thing that is like most notable to you about Seeker Elsa in this moment is that she makes no moral judgment on how you acted in combat.
Mm.
And you know that's not because she doesn't have any opinions on it, or like she doesn't, or that she likes combat, but she just knows that like you really can't comment on it unless you were there in that situation.
Yeah.
She has enough of that experience where it's like you can't tell people how they should have acted in a fight for their lives. Especially when it was like, it was very, very clear that there was intent to kill from the opposing side.
Yeah.
It is just not productive to make those sorts of judgments, in her opinion. Especially not for you.
Yeah. She's so wise.
Yeah, thank you, wise seeker. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you fall asleep, you have a restful night. You will feel better in the morning.
I will.
And while the problem isn't solved it is not insurmountable.
I can face it now.
Yeah. Shall we go to break, or shall we finish up what N is doing tonight? And then break.
And I guess.
Yeah.
How nefarious you are.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long do you stay out on that walk?
As long as I possibly can, until I just actually start feeling like I'm gonna pass out here if I don't actually go and lay down. Because that's how tired I need to be. I don't want to lay there and think. I just want to hit that pillow and pass out. So, just as long as I can, but eventually I will come back to the Gold Dragon. I'm not gonna sleep outside. I already paid for the room. I might as well.
Yeah.
So, very late into the night, I'll shuffle way back in and up to my room.
Yeah.
Just collapse on the bed. Try not to think.
Yeah. I think notably the eye does not talk to you.
Yeah, that tracks.
But you do sort of vaguely feel it ticking over in the back of your head.
Yeah.
It is observing your feelings.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's what everyone else is gonna do.
Yeah.
And just gonna bury their face in the pillow and don't think.
Yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. I'm praying for you, Anne.
It's not the most restful night of sleep. There is some tossing and turning, but you do sleep enough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Enough
good.
to avoid exhaustion, but like you're still gonna feel a little bit in the morning.
Yeah. I see
hey.
faces in my sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
I think it's
handsome
like
face.
it's not even that you dream.
Yeah.
It's that like every time you feel yourself start to maybe dream, you sort of jerk awake and then like roll around, try to get comfortable.
Yes. But I do
And,
commit to
then-
trying to sleep enough that I get
Yeah.
some rest in.
Yeah. You get just barely enough rest to avoid a point of exhaustion, but like
Just scraping by. That's
Yeah.
familiar.
yeah. Yeah. You're glad when morning comes. And it's an excuse to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Wash your face.
And didn't wash up before they smashed into bed, so
Yeah.
they will do that now. Just try to perk up, slap their face, look themselves in the mirror. It's like, come on, buck up. No one can see
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Well, you were able to concentrate on changing your face to look like normal. You no longer have to look the eye
In the eye.
directly. Yeah, you no longer have to witness the eye, the eye's presence on your face, even if you know it's still there. But
It makes looking in the mirror easier.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to know that other people don't have to see it.
Yeah.
That you don't have to show it to anybody else.
Secrets.
Yep. So, where do we want to pick up?
Is N gonna wake up before us? Because I feel like is N gonna collect us, or are we gonna collect ourselves or
En's probably up early, yeah, but En's not gonna
Certainly
come get you.
earlier than
Yeah.
Willow and Cat.
It'll probably just wait in
Yeah.
like the Gold Dragon lobby for you
Lounge.
two.
Yeah. You're having
Yeah.
like a tea.
Yep.
Something warm to drink in the morning. Maybe like
Eggs, Benny.
I don't know if they
I
do
don't
that
think
fancy.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I don't know
dragons-
what that is.
don't know what Eggs Benedict is. Okay.
I
Sarah
do
doesn't
not.
eat eggs.
I lament that fact. I would love to eat eggs, but they just don't. They don't taste very good to me, which makes
Well,
me sad.
Maybe you would like Eggs Benedict because it is just smothered in hollandaise, which is like 90% butter.
We won't talk about Sarah's
Ooh.
eating preferences on stream. It'll take us 3 hours.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But
So En's
anyway,
having a
I do-
tea.
There's like bread rolls or like a croissant
Yeah.
or something
Yes.
that you can like
Yeah.
snack on while
Yeah.
you're waiting for those other two to.
Make up for the lack of
Arrive.
sleep by eating.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
imagined
Foolproof
Willow and
Selkie.
Cat.
There's
To
probably
wake up
jam
with-
as well.
Nice.
I figure Willow and Cat are gonna wake up kind of like drowsy, cuddly, and then Willow's gonna remember like Elsa invited us to breakfast, and be like, "Oh, okay." I feel like they didn't wake up with enough time to dally,
Yeah.
so like it's going to be like, "Oh, we have to go now." Like we already woke
Yeah.
up late, but it's a nice, comfortable wake up. But then it's
Yeah.
like a can't roll
It's, like,
around in bed
cozy.
until midday like they would like to.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
When Cat and Willow come downstairs, En's gonna be like sitting pretty in in the lounge and like give you a smirk like they've won something and there's no contest involved, but they're gonna pretend like they've won the wake up early contest.
Okay.
Such a little dweeb. What a nerd.
And just keep
Cat
eating
is
your
like
croissants.
still yawning and like a little bit rumpled. She had like a duffel bag of clothes with her that she
Mhm.
brought off the boat, but it's like, okay. So, breakfast at the clinic, yeah?
I believe we were invited.
It's like, what, 9:30? It's almost 10.
Something like that. Willow like checking. Wait, do we have clocks?
Yes,
we have clocks. Yeah, clocks have been
Yes,
invented.
yes, timekeeping.
Yes.
Yes.
How
So
else
salvage
would the
feels-
trains work?
So that's such a strange metric to jump to, but yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, okay. So Willow checks the clock and is kind of in a bit of a hurrying way
Yeah.
because they need to. They're gonna grab something from the bakery on the way, so they need to hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Willow's going to kind of be like, late actually, and then start. I need to get something from the bakery.
Okay, see
As
you at the
usual.
cleansing stone. It's on the way over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll get up and stretch and gesture for Cat to come with them.
Yeah. Cat will saunter out with N as Willow does a mad dash to the bakery. Take a silver off for something from the bakery.
Yeah.
To
Just
share.
a loaf pull apart kind of thing would be nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yum. A silver, you say?
Yes.
A silver, you say? Why'd I say it like that? All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So you saunter on up to the Nodding Poppy, which I imagine is already like open and underway.
Mhm.
Has been open for a while. It is still a clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Luca, you making big breakfast?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Luca expected to like sleep in because he expected to be like crying all night and sad, but he probably ended up waking up like at his regular time and falling really easily back into his routine because
Yeah.
he was so comfortable and so well tended to. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's making a giant breakfast.
You're basically making brunch
Yeah,
at
pretty
this
much.
point because you don't know when the others will show up. I think Varys is like lightly trying to help out in the kitchen, but mostly he's just like drinking tea and chatting with Elsa when she comes in and out. I think the three of you have probably had like a somewhat of a breakfast, and Luca's just like making more for when Kat
Everyone
and Willow and
arrives.
N show up.
Yeah.
So it's just like comfy. Elsa's seeing a handful of people who have come in early for like medicine refills or whatever, random appointments, like people with colds and stuff like that. The usual
Yeah.
Sort of
Maladies.
morning business of a small village clinic.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I woke up and my back's all stiff, or I've got sniffles, or
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kid
Yeah.
played in the
Willow
ocean in spring, and now they've got a cold.
Yeah.
Willow does the ding dong as we arrive.
Yep.
Luca runs to the door
Oh
and
my god.
opens it, and he's all big smiles, like, "Hello, welcome
Good morning.
back."
He has
Good
perked
morning.
up.
Yes.
Good morning,
Oh,
Luca.
somebody's
Soft
perky.
Sleep well?
I did. Thank you. Very well.
Good. En's gonna like
Cat.
punch
Yeah.
Luca in the arm as they step inside.
Ooh.
It's like playful.
Yeah, Cat sniffs the air and is like, something smells amazing. Is that bacon?
Yes. I have all the fixins, and I made everyone's favorites, I think.
I'm
I think.
dying for Luca's poppy cooking.
Pancakes?
Of
Yes.
Ah, of course.
And I tried to make that pineapple tart that you liked. I don't think it turned out very well. So I only made the one. So you have to eat it and pretend you like it.
Who is he talking to?
You. I can't remember what food it was that Willow liked.
Oh. Oh, way back when? Wait, when?
Yeah. It was pretty early in the episodes.
Oh, damn. Willow's going to give that, like, blank look of, like, I liked what now? And then, oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Then walk in. Like,
Yeah.
sure, I don't remember what you're talking about, but okay.
And I'm gonna like loop my arm through Kat's as we walk in.
I think Cat like hip bumps you
Yes.
as you do that.
Best friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Luca seems to be considerably perkier. Captain Varys is at the table as well and greets you all. Had a good night?
Very
Willow nods.
restful. Nice to sleep in a steady bed for once, I think.
I'm sure.
Maybe that's just a landlubber thing, though.
You'll get used to being rocked to sleep by the waves soon enough.
Oh, I'm sure. You sleep well, Captain?
Like a log.
Excellent.
You didn't make a peep.
I guess you would know. Then again, I assume you were also sleeping like a log, snoring like one. We know how you snore.
I
Luca.
wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Everyone keeps telling you.
Can't trust everyone.
No. Not a
Guys
criminal.
are all tricky. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Except for Kat, my
Well, you better-
upstanding citizen.
Better watch out, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna steal all of your food. And Ed's gonna, like, drag over the entire plate of pancakes as if they're going to eat all of them.
Oh, I'll just have... Whatever will I do? I'll just have to
Willow
cook more.
stops. Willow stops the plate. Willow's like, hand on the plate. No, you won't. Doesn't say anything, but gives you that look like no.
These are mine too, bitch.
And bounces their brows at Willow like, we can fight about it?
I
We
think you
can.
have a very cheerful breakfast altogether. Seeker Elsa is like walking in and out. She gives you good mornings, and I think she like God, it seems so formal, but I think she does shake hands with Kat and Willow and N, like
Aw.
as a greeting. Like
Yeah.
there is some sort of physical contact, even if it is like light and fleeting. She welcomes you into her home and place of business.
Yeah.
You have a nice, relaxed breakfast. It's mostly like idle chatter. And then eventually the topic swings around to the agenda for today. And Varys says, I believe you'll be heading into Regalport to see about getting your job approved.
That's the plan. Get
It is
paid.
the last day of the month, but I imagine the port authority is always open.
I look at Willow for that, and Kat, because I wouldn't know.
Better be. We need the money to pamper ourselves, don't we?
Willis eating politely, ignores Luca looking at them, just eating.
I was looking for help because
Answers.
Confirmation? Oh no, they're not deliberately ignoring you, they're just eating.
I'll teach you later.
It's like, it's too early for this. Let me have my pancakes first.
Willow doesn't mean to be... Yeah, it just doesn't notice.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
What do you mean you? I assumed you were coming with us, Captain.
Well, I wasn't part of the original mercenary contract. I'm expected to get my pay after. And I have family to get back to.
Family in Regalport, so we may
Yes.
as well all travel together.
Well, yes, but I won't be accompanying you to the guild hall. We'll
What
meet up
about-
later.
Yeah, dinner.
We can figure out Varys's pay behind his back, so we can take the lion's share, because that definitely wasn't in the contract. So we have to do it in secret. Shh, secret.
Of course. Secrets. Secret.
I think Varys rolls his eyes, amused. Well, we're back home now, so we have all the time in the world.
Yeah. Time to
We've
relax.
got time.
Mm-hmm. Imagine it'll take some time for the authorities to process.
How do we
or,
get... Sorry, Captain.
I imagine it'll take some time to process the request.
Then we best go sooner than later, Willow says, wiping their mouth.
How do we get the cinnamon crates? Am I going to have to carry them?
Well, I imagine we could sail them in.
look
Or
at
we
Willow
could
like,
tell the... Well, the Jenny is here in the harbor.
Yeah, we might as well just let the Jenny crew take care of it, right? Just tell them where it is and let them take care of it.
Yeah.
You can put it out on the
urgent, we can have
beach
them
and they
sign
can
off.
find it. A bunch of
Yes.
big, burly people come carry it off.
Willow like raises a brow at N, like, you're chatty. Not in a
Yeah.
bad way, but just like very descriptive, rather.
Yeah.
And shrugs, keeps eating their pancakes. Looks embarrassed.
I believe you'll have the exact details of what the job offered.
Mhm.
My work is done. He does a little smile. He looks a little smug of like,
Oh.
yeah, your problem now. Like,
Thanks, Captain.
Very noble, Captain.
Oh, does that mean we don't call you Captain anymore? You're just Varys again?
Mr. Greenleaf, if you please.
Ah, of course.
Well, it depends on if, after you've paid my job, if I continue to work with you. Or perhaps I'll join a different crew. Who
I
knows?
guess we'll see,
He
huh?
shrugs.
We'll see how
Once
things
again,
go
time.
forward.
We've got time.
Yeah. Take your time.
He nods.
There was a little pause from Willow, but they don't. Yeah, not an obvious one, but just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to just check on everyone at the table, see how they're vibing.
Sure.
What would I be checking at this point?
Insight.
Insight? Yes, sir.
I believe
See how we
insight
go.
is the vibe check, but
What? Why?
well,
so
we'll just take
16.
the one on the left. So
Yes.
yeah, 17.
17.
Yes.
How's everyone feeling?
Wait, can I
Do you
roll
want to
a
roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
Deception or persuasion? You can roll secretly to me.
I don't even know which one it would count as. It's kind of
Wait, we can roll persuasion for this check.
yeah.
It depends what you're
convincing you
doing.
guys that I'm good. But if it's idle, I feel like because it's not a passive activity, I'm just going to roll Dios. What?
So, what does Luca see from Willow?
And didn't sleep as well, and they're kind of chatty because of it.
Oh.
Anne's got the
Aw.
tired energy.
They seem like they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
silences.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
vibe. Willow was like, about, oh god, I should have insight checked you. Yeah, that's okay.
Well.
Already got that vibe passively, so good. Anyway, Willow's vibe is sometimes quiet. I can't even really tell what Willow's feeling, and I don't know if Willow knows either.
Willow's
It's kind of
having sort of
Business.
Tumult.
waves of feeling. Like, on one hand, they are enjoying themselves. They are happy to be in like company and having good food, and they slept well.
But
There is no. That's what I mean.
Hard
There
to get
are
insight.
sometimes like
Calm.
lingering quiets of like where Willow seems thoughtful.
Yeah,
Not sad per se, but just like they're taking over on a problem in the back of their mind,
yeah.
which
It's
could
sort
be
of like
anything.
floating away briefly, but like not in a bad way.
okay.
They're just thinking about something.
Okay. And Varys and Kat are all good otherwise?
Yeah, Kat is like openly making happy noises as she eats.
Ah. Cute.
Varys seems satisfied, but like, let's roll.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna roll a check on him and N mainly. Maybe I can do a table-wide roll too.
Your choice.
Never mind. I rolled it to Zeke and I got a 6. Never mind. Just the absent-mindedness has gone to my perception, my insight checks as well.
Yeah. I think, Luca, you read Varys as like a little bit antsy in some way. Like he's expecting something else to happen. So it might be that he's just like keen to get home, or he might be expecting post or whatever. It is the 28th of Aerie
Yes.
today.
I was gonna say,
Last
do I have
day
to
of
do
the
it?
month.
Yes. When was his meeting?
I believe that was. Oh gosh, let me see.
Because I do. That's just for you guys behind the curtain. Willow briefly thought of that while he was talking.
Yeah, so did Ed. Ed didn't bring it up, though.
Yeah, next
Which
steps
meeting?
for Varys.
With
The
Rygar.
next one. The
It was
next
the
one, though.
It was the 16th of Therendor that his first meeting was, and it said 2 months.
Yep.
So probably in mid-Dravago, but there might be correspondence that arrived in the meantime. You have been gone for
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
So he's like,
Get you to get
there
home,
could be
check
a
his
letter
mail.
waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
At
and I
home.
think you noticed that like he's bouncing a leg under the table. Not like enough to
Oh.
disturb the table, but like just sort of the energetic kind of bounce.
Yes. Okay. Not a bad spread of emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kat is fully living in the moment of, oh my god, pancakes and bacon.
Hell yeah.
Eggs
Hell
and
yeah.
everything, and like cheese,
Yeah.
melted cheese on it all, and it's like,
Good. We've been rationing, now we get to
Yeah.
feast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Willow's going,
oh man,
"Oh."
proper kitchen food, not
Yeah.
galley kitchen food.
And only a preview of things to come, Willow's going to say off the back of one of Kat's, like, oh my god, yum! Like,
Yeah.
The day's just getting started.
Yep.
We got all that platinum to spend on food today.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Where are you planning to go to eat, Luca?
Everywhere.
Huh. All the places that you've been before and beyond?
Yes, everywhere new.
I can't fault that plan.
We'll see who can eat the most out of us.
Hmm.
Wait, can you change the size of your stomach?
No, Luca.
Because that seems like an unfair advantage. Okay. Can you change the density of your stomach acids?
No, Luca.
Okay.
We'll be on equal footing. Except I am much smaller than you. I just have a very...
Somehow you managed to out-eat me.
It's a metabolism thing.
Oh, is that connected to how you can change?
Willow's going to start clearing up.
I'm pretty sure it's connected more to magic.
Willow's collecting plates.
Yeah.
Sit down.
We need to go.
I can clean up.
Ugh. Willow's not going to listen to you.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think
Laura.
Varys also doesn't listen to you and does help Willow clean up, and
Oh, they're so sweet.
he's been a guest. He's a guest here.
Yeah. I love them. I'm in a good mood. I love them.
Aww.
Luca's gonna start crying. Oh my god, they're cleaning! Pirates cleaning my stuff, man! Like, doesn't get better
Right?
than this.
I own the pirates. They clean
No, you
for
do
me.
not. If you say shit like that, Willow's ear twitches and they dump water on your head. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I think not too far after you are all heading back down to the docks to catch a ferry over to Regalport. Willow, do you want to stop over by your place, get a change of clothes?
Feels like we were
Yes,
just here yesterday.
Actually, Willow would have had their clothes in their pockets, so I guess they would have just gotten dressed in them that day
True.
in preparation to go to Regalport. So sorry, Willow would have been wearing their blue outfit with the low collar to attend the house. Also, is there a moment where Elsa is alone, or is she busy the whole time with them?
I think you can grab her to the side.
Yeah, I think Willow's going to...
I think she greets you and personally, and there's definitely a moment where you can get her alone for a moment, while others it's not that difficult.
Yeah, I kind of imagined. So just while you guys are either at the table or while you guys are leaving, Willow will catch Seeker Elsa and ask, later this evening, could I request something of you?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
Okay, it probably better to wait until we get back, but it's just something about Luca.
Nods.
Okay, better go so we get paid.
Have a good trip. I'll see you later
Thank you.
then.
Okay. Yeah, Willow kind of awkwardly scampers off in the way that they're always a bit awkward around Elsa.
Yeah.
Feels like they asked that so that they kind of held themselves to it.
Fair.
Sweet.
Oh wait, God, are we coming back in time later? Should I just mention it now?
No, you'll be back in time. It's not going to take... I mean, depends. You might not get paid today. It might take a couple days for you to get fully paid because they do have to send somebody out there to confirm you did the job.
Fair. Fine. Okay, yeah, makes sense then. Never mind.
The
you might
dead
get
harpy
paid...
body's not enough?
I mean, the dead harp, you will get paid for that, but it's did you just kill some of them?
We'll get some payment, but not all.
And it's also, they do have to check with the crew of the Jenny, or whoever's in charge of the Jenny, that yes, you did return the cargo.
Yeah.
Right.
And so on.
Okay.
It's a lot of
we're not having
paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not doing our whole thing tonight then.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, it's
cool.
probably going to be a couple days.
Yeah.
If not longer, to get that sorted.
Yeah. Sweet. We can make
for the full
plans
payment at least. But yeah.
Nice.
You head on down to Regalport.
Wait, did I miss what you were saying with Secret Elsa? Should I know? I just have to wait for a
Nope.
second to let my cat out.
Nope.
Okay, so secret stuff is happening. Okay.
It's not a huge secret, just like Willow had an aside with her, and that's it. Just made,
Okay.
like, hey, I want to talk to you later. And that's it.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You head into Regalport. Cool. It is a nice sunny day. The weather is warming up. You've had I think the last of the cold snaps.
Mhm.
And spring is in full bloom
Mhm.
as you head into town. It's busy. There's chatter. It's like nice. It's different being back around people again after being out at sea.
Hmm.
And on steady land.
Yep.
Yeah. Feels
That is
Yeah, how many
similar.
of you are like still adjusting to walking on land?
Yeah.
I think N and I are like still stumbly. Whereas
Yeah.
Varys is like, he lived in the water. Maybe he's used to it.
Oh.
I know. I can tell you this for sure. Cat walks with like a very rolling gait that is easily on home, both at land and on sea.
Hmm.
But like, she definitely never loses her sea legs.
Oh,
Aw.
she's so cool.
She's always well adjusted to like walking on moving ground, let's say.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Willow's got
She has
that,
a very
like,
good sense of balance.
Yeah. Willow's got that casual, like, hands in pockets kind of walk, regardless of whether they're on a boat or not. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
still remembering, like, Luca going, like, oh, you can't set up in a boat. And Willow, like, casually walking past him, like, can't I? Yeah. Okay.
It's like
I mean,
says you.
It's like a little,
A rowboat. It is
yeah.
somewhat different on a rowboat.
It is
where you
different,
do
but
have
Willow-
to like
Yeah.
counteract for weight and all that. But yeah.
Yes. We wave off Varys, probably, while he goes and scampers away to do his...
Yeah.
I think he says well, I'll be heading off, and gives you all a handshake.
Yeah.
Once you're like
I'm gonna give him
well
a
into
hug.
town. Okay. And he accepts the hug and gives you like a hearty clap on the back.
Yeah.
Gives Willow a firm handshake and a shoulder jostle, just a handshake for N, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Willow...
just 'cause-
Willow... Sorry, claps to the dragon mark briefly, like a hard, like,
Yeah.
smack.
Okay.
A firm handshake plus the slap of that, like, yep, against not
Yeah.
the dragon mark, but the forearm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And says to call him up once the pay is all settled. Send a letter, drop by.
Aye, aye.
Wish you a good day, and I'll see you all soon.
Soon.
Say hi to your niece. And
I
the
will.
kids.
See ya, Mr. Greenleaf.
I'm sure I have many exciting adventures to tell them.
Oh, did we get anything souvenir-y for the kids? You want a harpy wing?
I think Varys maybe has like a couple little feathers.
Yeah, if Willow hadn't given them already, Willow will give them now. Like, oh, show them these. And then, like, hand the little fluffy feathers.
Yeah, a little bit of down.
Yeah.
He says thanks and
Yeah.
goes off. Waves goodbye. We'll see you again
Wait a
soon.
minute.
Yeah.
How much? Yeah. Okay.
What you waiting about?
No. Just checking what we actually got. In case there's anything cooler to give the kids.
Nope.
Damn.
Doesn't get much cooler than harpy feathers.
Yeah.
He also does have his fancy sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
so true. Already gave it to him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of, when we're out walking through Regalport, can we pass by a shop that maybe sells games?
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm sure that I think you have to cut through the pirate exchange to get to where you need to go from the docks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So Varys is heading up further uphill into like the residential areas on the greater outside part of town.
Mhm.
But you're heading sort of deeper into like the built-up areas. But yeah, you can definitely pass by. Give me a perception check and
Alrighty.
see if you can find one on your way through. You'll have to do a little more dedicated looking, but you definitely think you could probably find some suitable games to buy in the pirate exchange.
Yes, I'm specifically looking for a chess set.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be able to find some.
Yes. Quick question: is it getting crackly for you, Rom, or just me?
Not for me.
Okay. Oh, you're both getting crackly for me. Sarah, is
Uh-oh.
yours good?
I'm sounding fine to everyone. Sounds fine to me.
Okay, you're all just sounding croaky to me. Never mind. Hopefully it balances out then after a sec.
Oops. Yeah. If we need to reset the
Server.
voice server, let me know.
Yeah, well, I'll give it a bit.
Okay. So, you head over to the Wavecrest Quarter. And to the Hall of the Port Authority. You go into the little side building that belongs to the Deneath Guild and find Captain Yannick once again at his desk, I think kind of drowsy. But he
always
perks
is.
up like you maybe like have seen a handful of like mercenaries in like the courtyard training once or twice. But it's always Captain Yannick at the desk, especially for like the monster hunting part of this. And he goes, hey, how can I help you?
Odds and ends here to turn in a job.
Oh, excellent. Do you have the contract handy, or?
I imagine
we
do.
left it at the we left it at the poppy. We grabbed it while we were there.
Yeah.
Seems like the kind of thing Willow would have put in their pockets.
Yeah.
In general.
And
Yeah.
we'll gesture
Okay,
to whoever
so-
has it, so Willow.
Yep.
So, Yannick takes the contract, reads it over, flips open a page, and starts making out through the list. All right, so you have the base pay to clear out the reef of harpies. I'll send someone over to check and confirm that as soon as possible. There is a reward for up to 200 gold of recovery of lost cargo. He sort of leans over and sees that you haven't brought it with you.
We thought we would just return it directly to the affected crew rather than
Okay.
traipse it back and forth.
Sound smart. Then I'll just need a letter of confirmation from the people in charge there. There's also some gold rewards for personal effects returned.
Same
to the
with those.
crew. Yes, again, so I'll probably get that. And harpies. Okay, so I believe it's 30 gold per harpy wing.
And extends a
We have
hand to
those.
Willow again.
Willow's going to start fishing them out of their pockets. When he starts saying harpies, Willow's...
Okay, hold up. There's a table for monster bits. Follow me. He puts like a little sign up as like that says "Be right back" on the front desk, basically, and like brings you over to a back room where it's like it's cooled, so it's like clearly to preserve monster parts to be sold on to alchemists or whoever researchers
Whomever may need
want
them.
Yeah. And there's like a big slab table for you to put those out.
Nice.
These are really nice trousers too. So
There's harpy
I
wings
imagine them.
coming out of these
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
pockets.
yeah,
Yeah.
gosh, one at a time, very elegantly, like very carefully, but just like, yeah.
How
many
give
did you get again?
me... You got 10 wings.
Give you? Oh wait, I have 6 here apparently, but I think that's just because I had those in my pocket. Others on the boat.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
would've
I
brought them
assume
all.
they've all been collated.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what were you saying? Give you?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, how
For
elegantly are you removing them?
Pretty
The
elegantly.
intention is careful. Yeah.
Yeah, you carefully and precisely place each of the dismembered harpy wings on the table. Captain Yannick counts them out and nods. Good. So 30 gold, 10 wings. All right. So I can pay you up front for the wings, but it'll take a little while longer for the rest of the things to come through. Would you prefer all your payment come at once, or would you prefer to be paid up front for the wings and we'll settle the rest at a later date?
I'm gonna look to you guys.
And
I'm fine to wait.
it's also good to wait. Willow's the one who doesn't have much money.
Yeah.
Willow has enough.
End's indifferent and can be good with paying now or later.
We will collect all at a later date.
All right then, please give me an address where I can contact you, and you will receive a letter probably in a week or so to confirm.
I'll give the Poppy
Your payment?
address. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He takes it down and says, "Thank you very much. This goes well, then I might have more jobs for you in the future if you come back around. Monster hunters are always in popular demand, if only because there's not very many of us."
Good to know.
Willow does that like sympathy laugh of like, oh, he has jokes.
Poor overworked man has jokes.
Oh, nice.
Is he attractive?
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to describe Captain Yannick as Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse.
So yes.
In a raggedy way.
I like my men worn down.
Okay.
Oh my god. Asking the important questions. Has he been hot this whole time?
Yeah, right?
God.
He needs a,
I feel like
a good rest.
the
A
energy-
good night's rest, right?
Yeah.
The way he's eating his lunch, like the cheeseburger scene in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Why, Luca?
He's also
Oh.
like in his late 30s, early 40s, you would guess.
Yeah.
Human, obviously, dragon marked. But
Fashionably
you don't actually know where his dragon mark is. You haven't seen it on his body.
Oh, how do we know that he's dragon marked?
Well, because he's a Denith.
Right. Oh, I forgot he was a Denith. Digimon. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
The only
What time-
unfortunate the
Yeah.
only unfortunate dragon marked name.
Anyway, let's go. I think Willow's
Yeah.
going to start out.
Give him like a little pat on the side of the shoulder, you know, and say, "We'll see you again soon."
I
And
think
then
he gives
toddle
you
off.
a confused look of like, we're not that close.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood, so
Fair enough.
Oh, Luca.
He says, right. Bye.
Weird. Okay.
Anne's already on the way out. It's gonna let
Yeah.
Lucas
I
deal
think
with
Cat
that.
like muffles a snort.
Someone's friendly today.
He's in a mood.
I hear them
So-
muttering about me.
Yeah, as you head back out, Cat does a big stretch again and says, "So, anything else we're gonna do today? Not getting paid right now, but
Well, Willow's getting a tattoo, and
Not yet.
no.
No, I need
we
to
haven't
think
been
about it.
paid yet."
Oh, I thought we would use our extra earnings.
Well, I think
We have some of those.
some of us can cover anyone who might be lacking if we want to go do something special.
Actually, I'd like to go to the bank and just quickly exchange some of my money.
Cat
Okay.
is at first like, "Why do you need to go to the oh?" She's just like, "Oh, right, platinum."
Mmm.
Yeah, it's easy enough to
rolling the
do.
big-
You like,
Yeah.
yeah, you head to a Kundarak bank, not too far away. It's like you probably head to the one of the ones that's like clearly used by regular people, not like big business.
Oh, yeah.
and,
Yeah.
you are able to exchange your platinum for gold pieces.
And is gonna keep 1 platinum coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the vibes.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
I think Willow will keep 1 platinum too.
Nice.
What is it again? What's the
10 gold.
It's
10 to 10
yeah,
gold.
1 platinum is 10 gold. Yes.
cool? I'll organize that later.
Dude, do it now. Do it now.
No,
I
I'll do it
believe in
later.
you.
Stop it.
It's 30 gold. Just
Ah.
add 3 to the second number. Oh, no,
No.
wait, you don't have a second number?
No, I'm not
Your
even
gold.
talking about that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, the day is yours.
Kind of full from brunch, but it feels a waste to not do something here.
I imagine it's
Hmm.
taken you like a few hours to like
Yeah.
do the journey up,
Yeah.
because
You
it's like
hungry
an
again?
hour on the ferry and it's like
Yeah.
Cat shrugs and goes, "I could eat, or we could just do a walk around, see what strikes our fancy."
Mm.
Fine by me.
Well, yeah.
Whoop, whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
Willow nearly crashes into something.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. But yeah.
I wouldn't mind
And
getting
you
my
want to
hair
do an
washed.
investigation check, do some window shopping at the pirate exchange.
I'll investigate.
See if you can find a board game.
Yeah.
I think Willow's a little absent, by the way. Not absent, like, notably, but just thoughtful again. That sort of...
Yeah.
What's the process of getting a tattoo like?
I'll ask Zeke. There are multiple ways to get tattoos done, yeah? But
yes. Most of the time it is some kind of needle, either powered or handheld.
yeah, and I think...
Dep-
I can imagine there
Depending
being
on some
variants
yeah.
in other places, but here seems like it'd be kind of straightforward, like whatever
It is
Eberron
pretty
equivalent of a tattoo gun.
traditional. It's pretty traditional where it's like it's a needle. It's like I would say it's not like a fully modern tattoo gun, but it is like more. It's that in between step.
Yeah.
Like it's not electronic powered
Yeah,
gun, but it is like cranked, let's say, instead of
Yeah,
fully manual.
cool.
Yeah. If Luca and Will are talking about tattoos, go ahead.
No.
Anne's probably gonna chime in like, did you know there's a special procedure for changeling tattoos that are invisible?
What?
Like invisible ink on the skin, so we can still do our changeling thing, but sometimes, and taps their arm a bit.
Does that mean you could secretly have tattoos right now and I wouldn't know it?
Exactly.
Show us then.
Cat is like, get out of town.
I mean, En's gonna like wiggle down their sleeve. You'll never really know, and they're gonna make spirals of color on their skin.
Yeah.
Like, and they're gonna let them like dissipate and reappear. You'll never know if it's real or not.
Oh. Does mine do
Cat,
that?
like squints.
Your skin?
Hmm. I don't know how.
I'm pretty sure you're
No.
not a changeling, Luca. I would know.
No, dragon marks can be different sometimes, you know?
Have you ever gotten a good look at that thing?
No, it's on the back of my neck.
Yeah, Willow's going to say, show us, and then like ask Luca, basically like ask him to turn around.
Yeah, he does.
And-
And he like bends at the knees a bit because he's taller than
So
all
much
of you.
taller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does his hair go over it? Like the base
No.
of his hair?
No.
Can I?
It's
can I
more
actually-
like the like collar of his shirt goes over it. So,
Yeah.
But you just need to like hook a finger in and pull it down to like actually look at it.
Yeah. Can Willow actually make some sort of check on this? I haven't looked at it closely before.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Anything that doesn't
Irregularities?
seem anything unusual about it.
Make an investigation check then. Wow. Okay. Goddamn. Okay, so it is at the base of the neck, I believe, Sarah, you said? It's like right above the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
So it's not like close to the head, it's like at the base of the neck.
Hmm.
It is relatively small and faintly pink. It's like a little hard to see actually between the scars on his back. It looks like there's one nearby that like would have covered most of it up. If you weren't like actively looking for it, it might be hard to spot. And because of Luca's skin tone, the sort of iridescent pink of it it's hard to catch even in sunlight. You imagine that in any worse lighting conditions, it would be very easy to overlook this, especially because it is like small, and I do mean small, like imagine coin-sized. The average, like, Varys's dragon mark is closer to, like, playing card sized. And that's, like, average size. Obviously, they can be bigger or smaller, and Luca's is quite small. At least for now.
At
Baby
least for now.
size.
And
Yeah, Willow's going to. What?
oh, I was just gonna ask.
Oh,
you-
does N want to do something first?
And just if it's there, if it's like if the collar is pulled down and they're looking at it, and it's gonna like pop open their book and take a loose piece of paper and just sketch out the rough shape of it.
Yeah.
As they can
Yeah,
observe
Willow's
it.
investigating. Yeah. Imagine Willow's
think-
investigating includes pulling down the collar and like their finger, like holding Luca's basically hair and
Mhm.
shirt, like on the two
Mhm.
sides, and then like tilting their head and going, oh, I see. Ooh,
I don't.
yeah.
Cat peers over as like, it's pink.
Very you.
Willow says it. Willow gives off an impression of like, oh no, like says something grave,
What?
and then just slaps him in the back of the neck. It's normal.
Yeah? Normal?
Yeah, have a look at it. En's gonna bring up their little sketch.
Wow.
It's like a little swirly man holding up a shield.
Yeah, it's perfect for someone
Just like
I know.
Luca.
I am far from little, but I am swirly. I'm gonna catch Willow like around the waist with the inside of my arm and like spin around a bit.
Okay, it's payback for them slapping you on the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we start drawing attention, though, Willow's going to try and like practice.
No, I don't think you're drawing attention. It's just like
Okay.
you are normal people behaving normally. These are
Yeah.
you are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a public
Look, when I
space.
imagine
It is not that
Luca-
weird.
When I imagine Luca like spinning around, it's like the velocity of it is so intense. But if it's normal, then cool.
No, it was casual. It was casual.
Okay.
The
Whereas,
only
like,
issue would have been
Bradley-
like you might have been slightly winded by the force of
Yeah.
being fucking clotheslined in the waist, basically.
Yeah. No,
He is
that's
a big
fine.
lad.
Better watch out.
Yeah.
I imagine Luca also just starts walking with his arm around Willow as they keep going.
Ugh.
Like he doesn't let go from that position.
Yeah. Willow looks
Until
over their shoulder
Willow
at like N and
scribbles.
Cat like help.
Save
Cat
me.
is like trotting along next to you, like with a little bit of a smirk,
And
At
gives
your-
him a shrug.
despair.
Like, that
Trapped.
sucks. Too bad for you.
Better
Yeah.
you than me, though, buddy.
Yeah, I think Cat and N are in the same line of thought where like they're both sort of Willow got snagged.
Yeah. Snoodled.
Should we? Is today feeling like a spa day, or should we
Yeah,
wait
I think,
until
Absolutely.
Varys is there?
I think we're
Should we
good.
collect Varys?
Your
Wait,
choice.
would Varys have? Cause like it feels rude. Maybe another day. Maybe next time.
I mean, you don't have to only go to the spa once.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
If we don't do full spa, I would like to get my hair washed.
I mean, you could do full spa. You could do full spa twice.
Yeah.
You know that you have 600 gold waiting for you, at least.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
We do-
more.
We do spa now, and then we do spa when we get paid.
Yeah.
That's fair. We could also recommend it to Varys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go test out
'Cause
what's
I-
there.
Because could we possibly like walk past it and be like,
I think
oh,
like yeah, you're meandering around, just like I think you're mostly taking in the sights and like
yeah.
wandering around. I think do you ask Kat if she knows any good places? Because she's been in Regalport before a few times.
I think Willow would have asked. I imagine
Yeah.
Willow asking over breakfast, but if not now,
Yeah,
no, yeah,
You can
we're
bring it
probably
up
wandering
again
in that
now.
Direction. Yeah. Oh yeah, which direction is the?
it is probably in the Quayside Court because that's where all the entertainment is.
Side glance N.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, might as well get the salt out of her hair.
Sounds good. I actually know a place that is pretty good. It does shifter specialty stuff. Pretty sure they do other people too.
The plebeians.
She shrugs at N and says, maybe they have stuff for changelings as well. I don't know.
Guess we'll find out, huh?
Stuff for the rabble and you elite shifters.
Okay, don't make it weird.
Yeah. If
that
Willow's
weird?
not out of his arm yet, we'll get out of his arm now.
Like squirms out.
Same weird
Look,
shit again.
it takes a lot of effort to keep this fur looking nice.
Mhm.
Oh, but you do it so effortlessly.
She like tuts and goes, okay, come on. And leads you down to the Selkie's Song Spa. It is like on the edge of the Quayside Court, close to the Pirate Exchange. So it's like pretty central. It's like still in like sort of a busier, rowdier neighborhood. There's people outside sort of doing the come in, like wash all your cares away. We do this and this treatment, you know?
Mm.
That sort of
I have
busy
so many cares that need to be washed away.
busy town vibe.
Mm.
There's like a menu outside basically on the
Ooh.
storefront of like what offers you can get. So I believe that access to like the baths, the general baths, is like 2 gold per person with complimentary beverages and like access to the baths. They are like communal baths. And you do get like a robe and slides and everything to wash in and hang around. There are massages, which range between like like 5 silver for just like your head and shoulders, or like 3 gold for full body deep tissue. There's a bunch of other like small cosmetic things that you can get done, like a seaweed wrap or like oil moisturizing. The price for like a private bath is 5 gold per person, and you can book private baths for up to a group of 10 people. And then like the full package of like everything is 10 gold per person, which includes food and drink, massages, private baths, all the works. You see that the Selkie song also bears the mark of House Galanda, the little blink dog emblem that guarantees quality.
Oh.
Looks like a nice place. It is pricey, Kat says. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's really good. I've been here like once before. Got like a full de-shedding. It's so good.
We've got money on the way. I don't see why we shouldn't live it up a little.
Yeah. What do you guys say?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Willow shrugs. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Willow obviously briefly like, should we wait to celebrate? But then I think you guys would have mentioned like, we can come again, so.
Yeah.
Celebrate twice.
Yeah. This is unwinding from all the hardships at sea.
Yes.
Yeah, this doesn't even have to be a celebration. This is just
Just
four friends
relaxing.
hanging out. Yeah.
Really like treat
Exactly.
yourself and then heads in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
very much.
Cute.
So-
Are we getting what are we getting, dudes?
Who's getting what?
En's gonna
I think-
get a private bath.
Yeah, cool. So mark off 5 gold. I think Kat is probably going to do public baths and like a de-shed and like fur and claw treatment. Get the salt out of her skin, basically.
Yeah. Willow will
I
also
guess-
want that fur thing. But wait, is the
Maybe
private
she-
bath is that just on their own, or is that for like the team?
En
I
is,
think En is going alone.
yeah, En is
Okay.
planning to go alone, but if people want to,
It's like
come
we'll
in
share
too.
a table.
Yeah.
Like what you can do is like one person can have a private bath, and like you have a group table where you can all like eat and drink together. They do like refreshments between the steam, so like have a cold drink after a hot bath, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
Yeah. What
So
I mean,
it's-
I guess, is it a private single bath, or is it like a private jacuzzi situation?
It is for if it's just one person. It depends on if you're booking a group or not. It can be like a private jacuzzi if you have a group, or it can be a private single bath.
Yeah,
it's
like, is
like-
N specifically going for a single bath, or is it like we could get an ons and ends bath?
I mean, that's up to you guys. En's gonna be probably going to the bath ahead of you guys, but if you seem interested in getting a group one, En won't reject that.
Yeah, I guess it's more for the like chatting element. So like, if
Yeah.
Kat wanted to,
Well, Luca was
Also
going to
come
say that
together.
he would like probably get a private bath because he assumes the two of you are going into a bath together, and he assumes that N is going off on their own. So he's like, okay, I'll be alone then. That's fine.
No, Kat
No.
was pretty much going to go into the communal baths and then like get a
Yeah.
massage and stuff.
Mm.
yeah,
And En is like,
I think
the
Willow
only
will-
thing I want is a bath, but if you guys also want a bath eventually, we can just have a group bath.
yeah. I think
Private
Willow's going
group.
to actually suggest we get the jacuzzi situation, and then like, yeah, I think that's just what Willow would suggest. I can't really think of why, but yeah.
Yeah.
Is everyone
And
okay
can
with that?
sit there and soak.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. I have no problem with seeing any of you naked.
Let's not
Good
jump
to
the gun.
know.
Okay.
They do have swimsuits here, you know?
Yeah.
For modesty, if people are inclined that way.
Undressed. It doesn't make me uncomfortable if that's what you're worried about.
Okay.
So what's a little skin between friends?
We almost died together.
You two would know
Yeah.
more about that than I think any of us, huh?
Anyway,
Cat raises an
Luca.
eyebrow.
As if. I don't think you can speak, Luca.
A bit friends. That's what.
Mhm. It's gonna pay for the jacuzzi.
Okay.
Everyone just made that way more awkward than Willow was intending. But,
Yeah. Okay, so
seeing my their chest
N,
aside,
is N covering
Shall
the
we?
private bath for everybody?
Yeah.
So that's 4, so that'll be 20 gold
Cool.
for private
Willow
bath.
will pay.
group.
No. Willow will pay for their own, thank you, or at least half.
So you're gonna pay 10 gold? Where's that coming from?
Yeah, do you have
My
10
wallet?
gold?
Yes.
Yeah, they just went to the bank to exchange platinum.
Oh, yeah,
so yes.
they did. Yeah.
Just barely. Cool. Well, if you want to pay
Actually,
for
I had 18 gold before, thank you, but yeah, I haven't adjusted my platinums yet. Haven't done the bank transfer yet, but
Oh
yeah.
god. This is why we ask you to do it during the session.
I haven't done the transfer yet. But I got the. Just take the fucking 10 gold.
Wait, so technically it could just be 2 platinum for the jacuzzi, right?
Yep. Could well
yeah,
be.
okay. Yeah.
If you're doing a group of 4, then yeah.
So Willow
Cool.
could just pay one of their platinum.
I
for
just gave you 10 gold.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
worry about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
the money is sorted.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope that one of you is at least keeping a running calculation.
I am.
Yes.
Thank you, Rom.
I said yes too.
I don't trust you with numbers.
Well, I love you, but you don't have the
Oh.
best track record of keeping money in D&D.
All of you guys eat shit. Carry on.
I have. It's not great.
Oh, shut
Wow,
up.
too much information. Anyway,
It was an accident.
okay, enough. So, you get your private room for 4. There is a big jacuzzi situation. There are also shower stalls and stuff. When you first enter, there is, like, past the reception, there's, like, changing room and lockers with keys that you, like... I think they're actually, like, magic locks, where it's just, like, a token that you put up against the locker to open it. So,
Mm.
in real-world terms, it would be, like, magnetic, but what are magnets if not a kind of magic?
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
So it's not like the locks could be picked in a traditional sense. Where you can put your stuff aside and get, like, bathwear,
Of
which is
course.
like a light robe with, like, to go over a little halter top and shorts. You can
Luca looks at
obviously
them.
also...
And it's like,
dress
oh.
down.
Why are
Your
you like,
choice.
ooh?
Oh, because they're like, these aren't very covered, are they?
They're pretty covered.
They're covered enough.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's kind of modest, so.
Luca is not used to showing that much thigh, let's
Yeah,
say.
right?
Oh, you got the rugby short situation happening.
Yeah. Like
Goofy shorts. Yeah.
they do get up to your size, but it's like, ooh, this is
Snug.
yeah.
Yeah, Willow's going to get changed into
Very
the whole,
flattering on the behind, let's say. And they also have, like, head coverings in case you don't want to wet your hair.
Wet your hair.
But I imagine most of you are getting hair wash stuff.
Yes.
So there are showers for you guys to, like, actually get clean before you enter the bath, or you can, like, take a tub soak where you get clean in the bath. Your choice.
And we'll probably take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
gonna-
lots
if
of
they
really
put
nice
up in the-
soaps and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're going to be sharing the bath, Luca would be like, I have to clean myself beforehand so I don't dirty the bath for my friends.
Yeah. So, you all enter your room for 4. It's very nice in here. It's, like, got sort of fresco paintings of, like, forests, sunlit forest clearings, and rivers. There's sort of a nice herbal smell in the air, like fresh grass and undergrowth. It smells very natural in here. It's got this peaceful forest pool energy, like a little bit. There's like a little bit of seaside theming. There's some shells, some smooth river rocks, and that sort of thing. But it feels very green and warm. There's like whitewashed walls and then like some wood paneling.
Lovely.
But it's all very brightly lit and airy.
Hmm.
It smells like mint and lavender and very cozy. There's also like a little dining hall lounge area where you can like see a cafe where they're serving like cool drinks and like some snacks and stuff.
Mm.
It's a very nice bathhouse.
Sounds it.
Yeah.
I think Willow's intention is literally just to soak until they feel like they are soaked enough to go and have like the shifter treatment.
Yeah.
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 That's the gist of it. Otherwise, they're just gonna veg there, and just like dislodge all the yuck.
And is also just gonna sink into the water.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Soak in the water till their bones dissolve.
Yep, pretty much.
You get into the water, it is like just this side of like hot where it's like a little bit of a, and then you settle in, it's like, everything unwinds. There's a big collective sigh as you all get in. I think Cat like
Cute.
is basically like submerges herself, because this is like, it's not a very wide pool, but it is very deep.
Yeah.
So she basically like slides down under the bench, like off. There's this sort of seating area where you can like sit on the edge and then like slide deeper. And she basically slides in until only her nose is poking out of the water.
Yes.
Cute.
Fur all like swooshing around in the water. And you just like hear a little
Then smirks over at her and then just lets their head like fall back against the edge. They're like sunk down far enough that they can just bonk their head against the side.
I think Willow's gonna submerge all the way.
Yeah.
Luca's
lovely.
leaning back in that very masculine, sexy way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Geralt of Rivia in bathtub.
Yeah, pretty much.
.png. Except it's actually big enough for Luca to like fully submerge instead of having his like feet over the edge.
Yes.
Man. He's nice.
It's very comfy.
Hmm.
You have a good long soak and rest. It's just
I imagine
very relaxing.
I kind of figured that we paid for like our shifter thingy at the front desk kind of thing, and they'll like collect us when we're ready, kind of thing. When they're ready.
Yeah, you just like you go to the room when you're
when
ready.
we are ready.
And, yeah.
Sweet.
It's a pretty sizable facility.
Nice.
Like you can distantly hear the sound of like maybe some gentle music being played in another room. And like the low bubbling chatter of the baths. It's like more quiet where you are with your private room. They have some good sound dampening.
Nice.
But it's just this very peaceful ambience of like, Cat surfaces for a second and is like, come to think of it, wasn't the Fight Club the tournament place in like an old bathhouse?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fought in a pool.
Well,
I had that slope.
We're developing a trend.
Well, I think this bath is a little more relaxing than the other one you took, Scarlet Prince. A bloodbath.
I didn't. I wouldn't know. I missed all the fights.
We know, Willow.
We know.
Really quite a shame.
Cat does like a little and then like cups her hands together to squirt water directly at
Ugh.
Willow's face.
Uh-oh, looks like we're gonna have another bloodbath on our hands.
Trying to... No, well, you know what? Willow's not going to do anything. Actually, no. Yeah, Willow might nudge Cat under the water.
Yeah, there's a light kick.
Yeah.
It's like it's so like
Slow.
not committed
Yeah.
that even Cat's like splash was not that.
Yeah. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that again.
I'll have to come here a few more times before we leave, and
Maybe so. Sure, we're all nice and pampered and glowing before we set out and show ourselves to the world, huh?
we're gonna get so many calluses, so it's best we soften up now.
Well, we can.
Right, you guys are traveling someday.
Mhm.
You have a. Where are you headed?
Karnath?
Ah, right. I think
Big
you mentioned that
guys.
maybe.
On a quest.
Ooh. More monster hunting?
Something like that. Eh?
Wow,
Just,
thanks.
Right? Gonna see if I can find any clues about who I was. That's all.
Ah, right. Because of your missing memories.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wish you good luck with that.
I'll be sure to send you a letter.
How do we contact people on boats?
I imagine we'll just leave it here and then give Cat a scavenger hunt for whenever she comes back.
I think you can address letters to boats.
Do
You
we
just
have
have
to
to
know-
have the name of the boat.
Yeah, but like,
And, where
What
it's
if we
probably going to port.
what if we don't know? So what if we leave a message for you at Regalport and you never come back to Regalport?
Well, that's not likely.
That seems unlikely.
This is a pretty big trade stop. I mean, it's like, what, the biggest harbor on the main trade route?
It's pretty big.
Anything that goes by sea from north to south, or what, west to east, basically has to go through Regalport.
Oh.
Nobody wants to deal with the western coast of Corvair.
No.
Okay,
I've heard that's a bad time.
Yeah. Much easier to deal with pirates who will just want your money. Hey,
Yeah.
sometimes the pirates give you stuff in exchange, like this lovely bathhouse. She like winks.
I don't get it. I'm sorry.
It's a business.
Willow stares at Cat.
Or
Luca stares at Cat.
Luca looking in the water like, are these pirate waters?
Yeah. No, he and I have no idea what just happened.
Basically, some pirates don't steal, they just sell you things.
Oh.
Like services.
Piracy in the
Oh.
ripped
Goods
DVD
and
sense.
services.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
Now Sarah comprehends.
Yes. Well, I don't mind being robbed in this way. If I get to.
Robbed of all
It's an
your
attack.
knots and sorrows.
I was thinking of getting a massage. For now that you mention it.
That
It's
sounds
good.
like it'd be
You
good
can
for
just-
you.
They do good stuff here.
But I might be off to do just that. Willow's going to. Willow hasn't really added anything to the conversation for the past bit.
Can I insight check them?
Just kind of. Well.
Or are they just like chilling?
I don't know. Insight check them, I guess.
Yeah.
What do I roll for like Willow is dissolving into the background?
I think you could just, that could be deception check in this case. If you're
usually
like
if
trying
it's
not to be
an anti-charisma check.
or else a charisma stealth check.
What does that mean? A stealth?
Are you proficient with stealth?
Nope.
In which case, it's just a straight charisma check.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah. Not bad.
Pretty good.
Well, I successfully avoided your noticing what was making them uncomfortable.
I can imagine, but whatever.
Yeah. Willow is just like quiet, and you think it could be because they're just enjoying the bath, or they're just like not feeling that chatty.
I doubt it,
It might be
considering
because they're
the
just
topic of conversation, but Anne's not going to do anything about it.
Did I tell you guys that it was a port at Regalport? I don't think I did tell you, but it was in the recap. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see.
Anyway.
Anne doesn't need to know it was in Regalport to have certain inclinations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anne has a
feel like
naturally
it is.
suspicious mind.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Elvis once said. No, yeah, okay, fair. But either way, Willow is now like, anyway, I'm gonna dip. So.
Have fun.
Anne's gonna wave.
Cat says, I'll join you in a bit.
Okay.
Unwinds a little more and like dunks herself underwater. Comes out drenched.
Yeah.
Her hair is all flat. It looks a little bit funny. Because her hair is usually so fluffy.
She's like one of those cats that gets all wet and just like, it looks so weird now. When it's fur.
Like loses half of its volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her like you can see the shape of her head now.
Huh.
And you're just like, oh.
Learning so many things about you, Cat.
Willow on the way past is going to ruffle her hair up again, so it's not like it makes it better, but at least it's not like so weird looking. And then walk past in their slippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I think for paranoia's sake, Willow's going to do a perception check when they're walking around outside too.
Sure.
Oh no, they're feeling paranoid.
Welcome to our lives.
Seems like normal clientele. You do not see anybody that you recognize in particular. You're pretty confident that this is just like regular people.
Yep. So Willow will go to get their scrub down.
Yeah. Boy, are you scrubbed. Like they get like fur conditioner and everything. The person in charge of the shifter treatments is actually a shifter, so it's like,
oh, you know, she's coming in with the good shit.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
I'm gonna describe the lady who does this as like the vibe is like black salon beautician who is at it for a while, like older woman, very sturdy forearms. And she like turns Willow into a pancake, basically. You know how when hamsters get so relaxed that they're just like flat?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Willow, you didn't realize you needed this so bad, but oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, you see why Kat was so keen to go here now.
I imagine like there's a first like, I don't know, shoulder massage, and Willow literally goes sovereigns and 6 like a jump.
Yeah. And she goes, oh honey, you all knot it up. Like you get thoroughly, you get your muscles beaten to jelly consistency, but in a good way. And then after that, she like goes at you with like a good like fur scrubbing brush, and like de-sheds like a small pile.
Oh.
You're like, oh shit, I had a winter coat.
Yikes.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, she like there were even like maybe some like mats in hard to reach places. Like you're usually pretty good about taking care of yourself, but like, oh man, you feel exfoliated.
And lighter. Like floats out of there like, whoa.
Yeah. You'd like see Kat coming in and she's like, right?
Willow will give a tip as well.
Yeah.
What's a reasonable tip? What's a good tip?
5 silver is reasonable. Like good would be a gold.
Yeah, we'll give her a gold.
Yeah. And she thanks you kindly and says you should come back again.
I think I need to.
Yeah. I think, and after your like long soak, you and Luca probably head to the lounge area, and you get some like what is basically like chilled coconut milk smoothies with like fresh fruit in them.
Nice.
Yum.
It is so tasty and so like cool after the hot water.
Yeah. You like see it on N's face and they take a sip, like that little fur on the brow, like, oh yeah.
I think Willow's going to just slide in next to you guys as well. They got probably, I imagine like they still have a headband on.
Oh
that's,
yeah.
like keeping all their hair back. Their glasses are fogged up.
Yeah.
And they just like
Good.
plop in next to you guys.
Willow's
Weird.
like fur is like a little shiny, like it's glossy.
Oh, look at you.
Who is this person? I don't recognize them.
Haven't seen them since I arrived in Salvage.
Pardon? So Willow was not listening to you two, they're just waiting for the drink to come.
Yeah, that about explains it.
I'm just gonna smirk at Willow and then keep drinking their smoothie.
Actually gonna say to N, I think might be an idea to stay in Salvage at least until Kat leaves. That might be nice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got nowhere to be.
I didn't think. Are you in a hurry?
Not right now.
Yeah.
I'm here for
No
this.
need to rush. I don't know. Do you want to be?
Were you planning to say this beforehand? Because
It just depends on when the time was right. Yeah, Luca would say it in front of Willow.
Okay, then Willow's gonna weigh in. We have things to look into anyway, regarding gesturing at N.
We got stuff. I wasn't planning to leave immediately anyway, so if you aren't, then obviously I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, we still have to have our date. I look at Anne and I wink like, you know what I mean.
And puts
Willow's
a
going to-
finger to their lip.
I
like,
think you're
"Shush."
all like you're in like a booth table like towards the back, so you have like it's nice and quiet where you are.
And you don't have to do an insight check. And is going to turn to Willow. He's talking about, and they're gonna like point at. They're gonna tap their head. You're gonna sit down and
yes.
see about poking around. You know, catch my drift.
Don't say that in front of Kat, unless you want to be teased for the next few days.
I am not
Weeks,
going
months,
to say
years.
anything in front of Kat about any of
I
this.
Willow meant Luca calling it a date.
Yes. Don't give Kat the wrong
I-
idea. Let her believe what Kai said.
Yeah, that you're boyfriends.
We're supposed to be relaxing.
Kai didn't say that. Kai said the opposite.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what will happen. Hopefully not a flashback, but we'll see what happens.
Well, if something does happen, you'll have Elsa here. We'll do it near the poppy, at least. So if something does happen, then we'll call Elsa, or we'll do something. You won't be stuck. Like I told you, I have a few grounding techniques of my own.
Mhm.
You'll be fine. En's gonna reach over and pat Luca's hand, and then quickly go back to drinking.
Yeah, Luca seems like he believes it, that he will be fine.
Oh.
Good. And we'll
Sweet.
we'll give Luca a little hug hand, like tucked behind their
Aw.
body, just as like to cap that off.
Luca does
Oh,
it
sweet.
too, obviously.
Willow, you observe that Luca and Ed
They
are...
just told each other to go fuck themselves.
No, like you know that that gesture with the way that they're looking at each
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
like even on a 4 inside, it's so easy to see that they're
Obvious.
close.
Yeah. No, I imagine Willow doing a little smirk while they take their drink.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome to join us, Willow, if you are interested, or if you're gonna leave
Yeah.
us, that's fine too.
I don't see why not. If you wanted to, it was really up to Luca. It's kind of his thing. But if you wanted to join us, Willow, you're welcome to. Come watch me do my thing, and Ed's gonna like run an invisible coin on their fingers.
Seems very interesting.
You are all about intrigue.
And then,
Willow saying that was basically like a yes.
Yeah.
if Luca starts getting a little wobbly, you can just smack him in the back of the neck. That'll jog his memory back into place.
Luca does like a quick karate chop. Yeah. He's green.
You'll be our first line of defense, and if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll call Elsa.
Swift kick to the back of the head. That'll do it.
Elsa's specialty.
Oh yeah. She is
Beat the
quite-
shit out of Luca until
Yeah.
he comes back. That'll work.
How do you think I've gotten so mentally stable over these past few months?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that tracks. I believe it.
No, I can't say that. She would never.
It's what do they call it? Exposure therapy.
Is Willow laughing in character?
Yes. I was like, man, I think you just made Willow wheeze a little. That whole time Willow was giggling, and then that last one, the exposure therapy one, got really bad. They're laughing behind their hand.
Cool. I think
Oh.
in that case...
You're not
Oh.
wearing your gloves.
Oh, no, I can't bathe in gloves.
Yeah. This is the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. You have hands. I'm stunned.
Hands. Indeed.
Can I say something about what I imagine shifter hands to have?
Yes.
I imagine they do have like obviously there's no hair on the palms of the hands, and I do imagine there being a slightly different texture of skin on like the finger pads and like the heel of the palm, so it's a little bit toe beans.
That's what I was wondering.
Ah.
Yeah. No, okay.
Cat Cat has little toe beans as well.
When I drew
like the
the
inside.
picture of them earlier, I sort of
Yeah.
made it darker on the toe and the heel for that
I
reason.
noticed
because I was like,
that.
I think they have toe beans. I just
Yes.
we never discussed it, but I was like, I reckon they got toe beans going on. So yeah, we'll
Yes,
show their hands
absolutely.
both ways. Yes.
Wow. You have a different type of callus to me. Luca takes your hand and is like touching it. If they're okay with that.
Yeah, they're fine. It's
Yeah.
not a well, okay. No, okay. I don't know. Okay. Well, no. Okay. Wait. That.
Okay, wait.
Willow's usually,
Okay.
Maybe you should. No, wait. No. Okay. Willow's usually quite fine with random contact, so it makes sense that Luca would grab them in whatever way. But I would say that compared to, for example, Luca grabbing Willow around the waist earlier, Willow's a little bit more like when you
Well, he's not gonna like seize them. Like
No, it's literally that you're touching them at all.
It's sensitive hands.
Should I pull away? Do I know? Let's say. Yeah, let's say.
I think Luca would be aware enough to be like, oh, that was that startled them.
Sorry.
And maybe not
sorry.
like.
That's okay.
It's Willow's most important
says,
tool.
pull their
Yeah.
hands
No,
back.
that's their brain.
Second most important tool.
And third, because they have two hands.
Willow pulls their hand back and puts them in their lap under the table. Like, yeah, no, it's okay. Hides their hands.
I think does the conversation continue?
Did they have anything else noticeable about their hands, or is it literally just they've kept their hands concealed up until this point for fashion and function?
I believe Willow has a tattoo on the inside of their wrist.
Yeah, do it. So should we be doing checks?
No. Nope.
I think at most you notice that there's just like another tattoo, but it is very similar to the ones on their shoulders, and you've seen those before.
Okay.
So I don't think you would. I don't think it stands out as particularly special. Oh. My mistake. No, it wasn't.
You guys DMing right now?
Yeah.
Rummy, what are you up to while they figure out whatever it is they're doing?
And just enjoying their drink.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Willow does not have a tattoo on their wrist. It was something we talked about, and then we decided not.
Okay. So they've just got bare
It's just
wrists.
regular.
How very erotic.
I was thinking of the wrong arm. I was like, does Willow have tattoos on the arm that's like fully gloved? And it was like, no. And it was like, oh right. Okay. My bad.
Have they not got both arms out?
One has like a glove
on the normal
up to the wrist,
yeah.
and one has glove like up to the elbow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Do they not have both arms naked right now?
They do have both arms naked right now.
Okay, yeah,
they would have a robe on, but
yeah.
They have both hands bare right now, but there's nothing notable about them, I think.
Yes, my bad.
Sensuous.
I misremembered a thing.
It's fine. You have to remember so many things. It's fine.
Yeah, that's up to me to remember. So
yeah.
But yeah. And hey, maybe they have an inner wrist tattoo on their right hand. They might actually. Oh, considering this, they might.
So we've just done a complete 180.
No, I just might implement that now. I'm just thinking about it on the fly. Improv, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe they do have a tattoo on that arm, and it's just like, whatever. Does not matter.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get one there.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of for your new tattoo, Willow?
This is said shortly after Willow hides their hands.
Yeah.
Something to do with our last voyage.
Oh yeah.
So a fish with a black fin?
I kind of hope it would be something a little less involved with the dire shark ship. It wasn't the
sort of
nicest part.
I think you can guess.
I think there is something a little nicer, and Ed's gonna pull their robe down from their forearm again and let like a water pattern appear on their skin in blue ink.
You're just showing off.
I gotta do something. All this, Ed's gonna gesture themselves, and I don't do anything with it. Come on.
Wow. I put my arm on the table and I just stare at it like I'm pretending something is happening. Yeah. You see what I can do? Oh, actually. And I like pull my sleeve up and I just flex my muscles.
See, yeah, that's
Wow,
something you
very
can
impressive.
do. That's what makes your arm special.
I think Kat arrives at this point and is like, "Oh, we flexing?"
Yeah.
Apparently.
Apparently. Willow's also going to flex.
And's going to let the water turn into a crystal. The water shape on their skin turn into the dragon shard shape. And then let it fade out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty.
Yeah, I was thinking, and I don't think I will get a tattoo yet. Because, there might be a reason I don't have one. So I'm just going to watch you get yours, if that's okay.
Willow shrugs in a way of like non-committal.
Tattoos can be a big decision. It's good to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a story behind a tattoo.
Yep.
And says almost kind of wistfully.
Well, Kat does a big flop into the booth next to you guys.
How was it?
Are you all clean?
Oh yeah. She is glossy to the tips of her ears.
Is
So
that
good.
Fluffy? Yeah.
You and Willow are just blinding
fluffed.
right now.
Good.
I feel really underwhelming right now.
Hey, go get yourself a massage. Go get yourself a... I think the seaweed wraps are supposed to be good. Very
Seaweed wrap.
moisturizing.
Yeah, probably do wonders for your
Oh.
skin, and then you'll be glowing too.
Oh, my skin's always glowing.
Yeah, but imagine more.
Even more, Luca. This, but
It'll be
more.
blinding.
Exactly. You'll
people's
match the
eyes.
other.
Yeah, all three of you can just strut on home, shining like diamonds.
You two planning to go home? Willow looks at Luca and Kat.
What do you mean?
Willow smiles.
I think they were implying we're going to sleep elsewhere tonight.
Oh.
All right.
You kicking me out? Kat, says jokingly.
No, there's only if you plan to.
I think that can wait until we actually get our money. This is just a taste of the good life to come, right?
Here, Willow's going to raise a toast again with their beverages, which I imagine Kat has
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, Kat clinks.
Like,
I've got another 3 weeks before the Jenny's back in action again. I had a little chat. Seems that they found a new captain, and we'll be setting sail again after we finish up our business here.
3 weeks is pretty
So
good.
it'll be back to the sailor's life for me, at least for another year. And who knows, maybe I'll pick up monster hunting.
oh yeah.
You're not bad at it, Kat.
Yeah. Admittedly, I wasn't really on the front line of that, so don't know how good I'd be without skilled companions. But we'll
How about
see.
you come find us in a year and maybe we'll pick up where we left off.
The odds
Sounds
and
good to me.
ends reunion.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Willow's gonna cut
I'm sure
in.
I'll be back here again this time next year.
Yeah.
Who
We haven't
knows?
parted ways just yet. Let's not talk
Yeah.
of reunions.
It's not bad to plan for things to come, even if that's wishful thinking.
You never know.
Yep. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll run into you guys in Karnath or something. I go along the north coast sometimes.
I would have liked to incite Willow on that. My microphone was muted. Can I do that? Thank you.
Yes, you may.
Oh!
Ah.
What you fucking feeling, Willow?
Oh, fuck off!
You literally can't beat that.
Yeah,
so.
I know. That's why I'm out my chair. Okay. Shit. Bastard should have gone for your massage.
This is better. This is better. This will make me glow.
Oh, Willow is touchy around the idea of departures, and in a way also about reunions, and the idea of forward thinking and planning. There is something there just instinctively they are like, we shouldn't talk. We're having a nice time, let's not talk about it. But it's spoken about, and Kat comes in with the it's not bad to plan, and Willow's got like that yeah, okay, vibe about them.
Okay,
Yeah,
can I
Kat
ask?
is Kat is specifically planning in the way of like, yeah, wouldn't it be nice if, and
Yeah.
Willow seems like, how best to describe it? Not quite edgy about it, but like it feels like it's brushed up against a nerve. It's like the smallest of flinches. Willow is a little uncomfortable about that topic. And you feel like their discomfort is because they have not reached a conclusion about something yet.
Oh.
They don't know how they feel. And
Okay.
that is what is making them kind of
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kat mentioned a lot of things. Also mentioned travel along the north coast, all of that stuff. It's just
Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, Luca will make a point to redirect the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is where we zoom out on this episode. You guys having fun conversations. Luca going to get his massage as well.
And he'll get like 3 massages. Just completely melt his body.
I think you get like one of the really good ones for like 3 gold. And
yes,
boy, you feel like you just had a workout.
Yes.
It's that kind of like, oh fuck. I defrosted something there.
Hell yeah.
I want a massage so bad in real life.
Yeah, right?
We're all getting massage
vicariously living through this. But
Yeah.
I actually
never had one, so I'm imagining what it would be like through this.
It's very nice. But did we want to actually head back to the poppy?
Yeah,
I'm pick up.
I'm a little
we
curious.
Could pick up there tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And
tomorrow in game.
Tomorrow in game, as in we'll pick back up next session on that.
Oh, so curious.
Because I feel like this is a nice place to leave off.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Unless we want to just like quickly montage our way home and have the Willow and Elsa conversation and end there. But I feel like this is nice. This sort of wraps up the vibe for this episode quite nicely, where it's everybody has just come back and is luxuriating. Your choice.
Yes. Well, shall we vote, I guess? I don't mean to overrule, but I'm just like, maybe could go an extra
half hour.
No, it won't be that long.
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I'm just like, yeah. But
Rum,
again, I don't know.
I'm good to go back.
Okay.
To salvage.
Well, zoom out on so we zoom out on you guys finishing up your spa day, your little spa excursion. Kat heads back with you. I think she's like planning on basically keeping that room at the Gold Dragon for a little while.
Yeah.
At least until Willow changes the sheets and stuff.
Yeah.
Makes the scrap bucket habitable again. It needs a cleaning out.
if that comes up in conversation, Luca would like offer to come over the next day or the day after and help start cleaning the scrap bucket.
I feel like he'd offer, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, obviously it
Yeah.
needs a clean once it's docked
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And would probably offer to help
Yeah.
out.
Meows.
We'll clean it out so Cat can live where she may. And Willow, I guess.
Yeah, man, God, we're gonna float back into the freaking poppy smelling so nice and like.
Oh yeah.
We're
Yeah.
all so
It's
like
so nice.
You
Secret
get
Elsa
any
has made
soaps for Elsa?
dinner for all of you, even though you like had like an afternoon tea
Yeah.
kind of thing
Mhm.
at the Selkie song. They did
Mhm.
like little grilled chicken skewers and like maybe some side salads and that sort of thing. It's
Nice.
like
Oh, yeah.
light fare, like panini after a bath kind
Oh.
of thing.
Man, that is the best.
Yes.
Nothing hits quite. Just as an aside, salami sandwich with cheese after any kind of like you have been immersed in water hits so good. I don't know what it is about the water that makes the salami taste better, but just trust me. Trust me. So, anyways, we're probably not having salami
It's
there,
the salt
but like, it's the salt. Yeah.
in the
Oh.
salami that's like,
Nice.
oh yeah.
Whew! But yes, so thank you for that exact food memory. Oh. Even if we're not having salami at the poppy, it's just
Yeah,
I just feel
that's-
like it would have that same like, oh my god, sandwich after a swim. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you drift on back
Thank
to the
you.
poppy. Have dinner there. Willow, you are able to
Yes.
pull aside Secret Elsa. I think it's like again, it's a lot of nothing conversation where you're just like chatting about this and that. You're just having a good time,
Yeah.
relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anne's gonna go to bed
Is it-
early.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go into
Okay.
their room, just excuse themselves after cleanup is done,
Okay.
and slip away.
Okay.
okay.
Big sleepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of insight check in on that.
What?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Just wondering, they haven't spoken out loud. Like I know that they have been talking this whole time, but just been mindful of them.
Mhm.
Insight. What's your vibe?
Nice.
Oh, you're gonna deceive me or persuade me.
And just seems sleepy.
Yes. Yeah, they're sleepy. They've got a full tummy. They've had a nice hot bath.
Yeah,
It's
they
just the
they didn't seem.
oh, I don't have to get up at like 3 a.m. to
Yeah.
do the night watch.
Willow perceived this morning that N seemed like they didn't sleep very well. That's what they were kind of
Ah,
like
I
sleepy,
see.
chatty, and now they're like, now it's catching up to them, and they're just gonna go hit the hay.
Yeah,
Nice.
cool. So you pull Secret Elsa aside, Willow,
Yep.
after dinner.
Willow is I imagine there's like casual small talk before the obvious
Yeah.
like you've
Yeah.
called me aside for something. Yeah, and Willow's
Yes.
just like
Yeah, you're thanking Elsa for like the food and stuff,
yeah.
and she's thanking you for the bread this morning and so on.
Yeah, Willow will probably also bring up like, oh, the bread when we're out at sea was very nice, thank you.
He's happy to hear that.
Speaking of, I was hoping to ask you a favor.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
I've yet to finalize a design of sorts. I suppose it would be something easily accessible, but sorry, I've jumped the gun. Luca had a bit of a I'm not sure if he spoke to you about it.
I imagine he probably has. Are you referring to the episode he had during the fight?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so
he
he,
has spoken to you about it.
I was considering that it may be useful for him to have something in those moments that assists him in anchoring himself in this reality.
Oh? What did you
And,
have in mind?
Well, I think it's useful to have reminders of, well, yourself. And in his case, one of his strongest reminders would be you.
You see Elsa's eyes sort of widen a little bit, and she nods. I see.
So I have particular abilities with recording, I suppose, sounds to objects, and I thought that perhaps if you could begin to consider something to say to Luca that he could activate in those times, then perhaps next time he has some sort of episode, he can call on you, so to speak, even if you are not readily available.
That sounds wonderful. Yes. Yes. Please, when you have the time, when you have it worked out, I would love to work on that for you. That sounds like a lovely gift.
Okay. And in your clerical opinion, it would help?
It sounds like it would be quite useful, yes.
Yes, okay. Well, I just thought I'd run it by you.
I mean, I've never had something exactly like that, but yes, I imagine it would be very helpful.
Yes, well, I'll finalize how I expect it to affix to him in whatever way so that it isn't lost in the throes of battle or running around or anything like that, and I'll report back and ask for your voice later.
She nods and gives you a warm smile. Thank you, Willow. That's very kind of you. Very thoughtful of you.
Willow does a bit of a tight-lipped smile, like they don't know how to... It's like they're trying to shy away from the brunt of Elsa's praise. Their ears are doing a bit of a... They're probably taking their hat off in here, so their ears are obviously doing the flick or drop.
Yeah. I imagine Willow's ears are pinned back a little bit because they don't...
that pinned back. So thank you very much, and I'll take Kat and go.
She nods. I look forward to working with you.
Thank you. Owen nods again and begins to duck out the room.
Yeah?
Yep.
She gives you a wave and says, "Good night. Have a safe trip home."
You too. Good night, I mean, not... Yeah, Willow leaves.
Classic.
Okay. And that's where we end today's episode.
On Willow's awkwardness.
Willow grabs Kat by the elbow, we gotta go!
I just did the thing, you know the thing, we gotta go.